And then Wazzy noticed immediately.
All right. Yes, and we are live. Good afternoon, folks.
Hello. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you happen to be.
Yes, Wazzy, the title of the stream is intentional. Thank you for noticing. All right, let me load up retro gaming. And I'll unpause the game.
Yes, I'm aware that this is going to send to a whole bunch of people. That's okay.
Wazzy's going into lurk mode. All right.
Yes.
We will soldier on and do our best to not royally screw everything up. Money on my mother, mine. Cop 5 haircuts at the same time. White gold pants, jet ski made of wine. Foie gras bust of Albert Einstein. Get money.
Oh yeah, we did get the mallet. Got the mallet, got the cape.
Hey, thanks for resubscribing or subscribing. It doesn't tell me. Oh yeah, resubscribe for 4 months. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah. No problemo. I've been holding on to that message. It popped up the instant I went to the channel. I'm like, wait a minute, let's just wait. Let's see. Yeah, we're looking at where we are for the randomizer. We're actually in a really good spot.
Yeah. So I'll load up the game, and it kicked us all the way over here. Okay.
Oh, hello, Corebreak, saying I may pass out, but I'm hosting and want to say hi.
Hey, Corebreak. Thanks for the host, and thanks for popping in to say hi.
Yeah.
All right. Of note, yeah, we have the mallet, which will be handy. We need that for a whole bunch of things.
We got the mallet, the cape. We don't have either of the canes. We're missing the fire rod.
Got the ice
Two
rod.
of the medallions.
Yeah, this
Still
is
missing the
Bombos.
and yeah. Still missing the book and the boots.
Book, boots, hook shot.
I think we're only one bottle short of having all three.
For our passive items, we got the Moon Pearl, Flippers, and the Titan's Mitt, right? That's the gold one?
Yeah, we have the fully upgraded gloves for sure, yeah.
That's really nice. I did not think we were going to get that right away.
Yeah, that opens up a good chunk of stuff.
Okay, so we're going to make our way back to the eastern dungeon and go clear that out and try and get something useful. And then we pretty much have free reign of a lot of the Dark World, not all of it.
Yeah, enough of it that it's gonna be hard to not. It's gonna be hard to not find something to do.
Hey, Froggy's here. Froggy says,
hey,
question for both of you guys: what's your favorite Zelda game? For me, you're looking at it. Obviously not the randomizer version, but my favorite is Link to the Past on SNES. What about you, Matt?
I'm torn on that one because favorite 2D is Link Between Worlds.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It has superseded the Oracle games for me because Oracle of Ages used to be my favorite 2D. Favorite 3D is still Wind Waker. Like Breath of the Wild is good, but Breath of the Wild is also like borderline not a Zelda game with how it plays. So like for like classic Zelda formula, it's got to be Wind Waker.
Oop, I'm gonna die.
Oh, and hello, Sour Lad.
Hey, Sour. I wouldn't be surprised if the mainline Zelda formula follows the Wind Waker kind of setup and premise going forward.
Or a Breath of the Wild one, yeah.
Which, I really like that game. I've only played a couple modern, quote-unquote, modern Zelda games. A Link Between Worlds was one, and Breath of the Wild was another one. I didn't play Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword. Going back further, I didn't have a GameCube at the time, so I didn't play Wind Waker. I never played Spirit Tracks.
Yeah. Like Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass are two of the ones that I've never played. Yeah. Oh, and Wazzy's saying Majori Maski. Yeah, I know Wazzy's favorite is Majora's Mask.
Really? It's not Ocarina of Time, Wazzy? With challenges? Well, she was playing that without any sword challenges, and it almost killed her.
Yeah, to be fair, like Ocarina of Time has not aged well. Like, full stop. The controls on it have not aged well. The remake they did on the 3DS was actually really good because it fixed a lot of the control issues that the original had. Well, at some point, I know on my 3DS before the eShop, like years ago, well before the eShop closed, I picked up Oracle of Ages. I think it was Age. Yeah, it was just Ages that I picked up on the 3DS because I actually own an original cartridge of Oracle of Seasons. I should go back and play those. They were real good.
Yeah, I never got a chance to play the Oracle games. That, and I never finished Minish Cap because I was borrowing it.
Oh shit! I almost forgot about Minish Cap. That one also slaps.
Yeah, I really liked it. I just had to give it back because it was determined that the person I was borrowing it from wanted to play it again. I was like, all right.
I was like, yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's your copy.
Give me 1 second. I need to fix something.
That and the one that always seems to get overlooked just because it plays very differently is Four Swords Adventures.
Mm.
That one's also very fun. But it was just a pain to get. Like, you had to have 4 people who all had Game Boy Advances and all had the Game Boy Advance to GameCube link cable. If you didn't have that, then you couldn't play.
And not again. You should probably at least get in the door of the freaking dungeon before I eat it.
Yeah, before dying, at least get there.
We're actually pretty low on hearts.
Yeah, we have not gotten a lot of heart containers. I have a feeling we're gonna end up hitting like one dungeon that's just gonna give us like 5 heart containers.
Okay, so let's see.
Yeah, we haven't really done the side doors.
Okay, do that first. I think looking back at the Zelda library, I think I have more of an attachment to the old and original games than the stuff that came later, just because I didn't play them on a system.
Yeah.
I really like the original, and when we talked about it last time, I know Zelda 2 is pretty divisive, but I do like that game. It's just very different in experience.
It's a very yeah, like Zelda 2 I've never played the whole way through. I've played it and like it's not a bad game, but it's far from my first pick. Like even for like NES games in general, it's far from my first pick.
Yeah, I liked it because it was, kind of a big experiment, which can be hit or miss with people, especially if they really like the formula of the first game. But,
yeah, exactly. Like
and Zelda 2 is flawed. I'm not saying it's a perfect game by any means. It does have its... Oh, I can get some fairies here. It has its issues with kind of being cryptic in a lot of ways, and it is very difficult. But kind of like in the way Castlevania 2 has a lot of charm.
yeah.
I do appreciate Zelda 2. I don't think it's as flawed as Castlevania 2, but...
Oh no, it's not nearly as flawed as Castlevania. So I was saying Zelda 2, you better have good memory and endless wandering.
Yeah, that's a game where there's a lot to sort of find and you have to kind of memorize. Oh, whoops. I think we're done with the side doors.
And now we can get the key. Are we? Yeah, we definitely did the helmet working. Like, why is the door locked again?
Hmm.
More quickly, you can push the. Yeah.
That is weird.
Well, we have 2 keys, so
Yeah.
like.
Starlight says the final dungeon is painful and hell. Oh, Great Palace? Great Palace is, yeah, that's pretty tough. I also really like the music in Zelda 2.
Oh yeah, Zelda. Like, Zelda's one of those series that like every game has had good music. There hasn't been a single Zelda with poor music. Having said, a lot of it is because it does borrow from itself a lot. But like they're borrowing from a very, very good library. It's same as Final Fantasy.
Okay, some
Like,
stuff to get here.
there's actually very
Oh,
few series. Look at that.
mirror shield. All right, that was worth.
Oh yeah, yeah, fully upgraded shield. Link can barely see around it.
All right.
That requires boots, if I remember correctly. The sprint across. Oh no, no, it's a fall, not a.
Yeah, I can just jump it.
Oh hey, more bombs. More bombs, no problems. To go back up.
Okay, I need to drop down here on the left, I think. I think we skipped a good portion of the dungeon. I honestly don't remember what we did, but we...
Yeah, we basically were able to beeline our way to the boss.
Okay, there's something here.
Yeah, real quickly, you have to like intentionally fall here. Oh yeah, because then fall here. There's a key door up there. Oh, if I remember correctly, if you go on the other side, you land on the bottom, and all that's down there is enemies. But if you take the key door, that should take you the stairs up for another chest.
There's a trigger here for another chest too, right?
Maybe.
I think that's what that square's for. Let's find out.
Yeah, you've entered the Thunderdome. You are in a bad way.
There we go. I'll have to loop around and come back to go to the key door. Oh, look at that! Ah! All I have to do is just will whatever I want into existence.
And maybe this will be the dungeon where you get 5 heart containers. Or a bunch of heart pieces. Is that saying I like the uniqueness of Zelda 2? Yeah, I get that. That's the thing, unique is not a bad thing.
You think they'll ever return to like a style like that for any games?
Probably not for Zelda, but I could see other games.
You ever play? It's an old NES era game, post Zelda 2, but a game called Battle of Olympus.
I have not.
It looks very similar to Zelda 2 from the animations and the way it plays. It's like a whole Greek mythology thing. I've never played it, but it always looked interesting because people would say, "Hey, look, it's just a ripoff of Zelda 2," which it very much looks like. But I should see if I can get a ROM for that.
I remember there was. I'm gonna have to relook it up to make sure I have the name of it right. Yeah, there was a game that came out on the Sega Genesis that was it was like a top-down action adventure. It had very Zelda-ish feels to it, called Crusader of Senti. Where essentially you were it was very much top-down. You're a kid going on an adventure, but instead of getting items, you had the ability to talk to animals, and the animals gave you different abilities.
I have never heard of that.
Yeah, I played it like I had a Sega Genesis before I had a Super Nintendo, which is why like I'm personally rather familiar with that game. But it was not a bad game. It was just it was like a weird what everyone was essentially just calling it. It's like it's a Zelda-ish for the Sega. I wonder how much it's. Oh, yeah, and good luck finding and being able to own a copy of it. I just double checked the price on it out of curiosity. To get a loose cartridge of it is $650.
Wow.
So it is a rare niche game. It was actually made by Atlas.
Huh. I wonder if it was similar to the development of Hydlide. Wasn't that made by Atlas too?
I think it was, yeah. forgot about Highlight. What like the one thing I always remember about Highlight is that
It sucked.
one year with oh yeah, it was it sucked, and I remember like the Highlight 3D that was even like worse.
Oh, the one they made later.
Yeah, it's like virtual Highlight or something like that.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember finding out about that game watching Pro Jared's coverage of it. It looked like
I remember seeing it in the Bad Games block at GDQ.
it is
Did we go to the?
interesting how people were really trying to capitalize on the formula of Zelda. Though I think
Yeah.
Highlight did come first. It just wasn't as well done.
Oh yeah, it was done like very poorly.
Let's see. We did go to the right side. I'm gonna go up through the key door.
As you can see, let's hit the key door because we haven't gone through either of those doors. And I bet you have to go through the key door first, and the other one just closes behind you, and it's a loop.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what's that? Oh, sorry. Oh, you gotta be quick.
All right. I think I picked up those fairies. I need to be quick, and I need to hit that thing with a pot.
Yeah, quick, and bring a jar with you.
Okay, need a key for here.
But you can hit it. You can hang right. Oh, it's mallet time.
Oh, I just realized something. I should be able to freeze these things and then mallet them. And get killed. If you mallet things that are frozen, it's a higher chance to get the magic refill things, I think.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
Let's test it. If I can... Yeah.
Sarah had another good question. What's the best unique power-up in each Mario game?
I would say my favorite's probably the Hammer Brothers suit.
Ooh, Hammer Brothers suit from Mario 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did like the cape in Mario World.
Yeah, that'd probably be a second place for me.
And I remember the bee hat in Mario Galaxy being really fun.
Alright, I guess we can go...
We can either double back and hit that side key door, or we can hit the center key door.
This
should... But wait, that key door, I think that one would just drop you into...
Let's see if we can make our way towards the spot where that chest is. That's our only get here, I think.
Yeah.
I guess we can try and complete the map just to see if we get anything decent out of the other small chests. I know the big one hopefully should have something good.
Yeah. Although I know that the randomizer, unless you like lock it in, the big chest doesn't always have like...
Okay. Did I not have that before?
No, you did not have the boomerang.
Alright. I'll take that. Okay, yeah, we want to get every single chest, including the little ones.
Yeah, like no chest is a bad chest. Even if it drops you just 1 rupee, that just means that it's one less chest you could theoretically get a 1 rupee drop from.
Amazing chest ahead. Oh, there's another one. Oh, and we're scoring big time on this dungeon. Wow.
Oh yeah, that's a huge help.
Quake. So all we're missing is ether.
Yeah.
That means we can get into Turtle Rock. And we should be able to get up there because we have the...
Yeah, we have everything we need. Yeah, we'd have trouble with the boss. Because remember, correctly, the boss, you need both the fire and the ice rods.
Oh, yeah.
And we are lacking the fire rod.
Okay, there's the compass.
Unfortunately, the big chest isn't always great.
No, but we definitely got some good stuff out of everything else. So I'm going to go back to that path we went to get the key up top. And
yeah, because there's the 2 staircases.
Yep.
So yeah, like so far, definitely worth doubling back into this dungeon because man,
Sour Lad says blue shell in DS.
oh for best Mario power up.
For
Like,
Mario
are we
Kart?
talking? Yeah, if we're talking Mario Kart, well, yeah, the blue shell is. I don't know. The blue shell's not even my favorite in Mario Kart. I usually I enjoy Bullet Bill and just classic red shells. I find red shells can be way more effective.
Cash money.
Oh yeah, this is the side corridors alongside the boss room, so it's just.
2 extra chests.
Oh, and the chests. Shoot.
Piece of heart. And we have another heart container. Hot dog.
Map, piece of heart. That's not bad at all, and a good chunk of cash. Which means you can go back to that because there's that one fairy that you could just buy like bigger bomb bags and quivers from. Oh, the blue shell suit from New Super Mario DS. Okay.
That's
Never played that one.
That's more respectable.
Yeah.
I haven't played a mainline Mario game in forever.
If there was one that I would recommend to anyone, it is Galaxy. Galaxy is probably the funnest 3D one.
All right.
I think we're trapped.
Yeah. I guess I can go down one room and then to the right. There's a door that doesn't go anywhere. That means I haven't gone through it, I think. On the right side, second tile down. I guess I can look right here. Assuming I can even get across that platform, the blocks though. I might have to port out and go back to the beginning with the mirror.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to do that because like.
Yeah, you can't run across.
Yeah, because it always breaks from the bottom up.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Alrighty. Yeah, so it's in Galaxy's a bop and a vibe. Yeah, it absolutely is. Like, hold
on, I think I'm wrong. That right side is probably a staircase that goes one floor up.
Yeah.
I think we're done. I think we're
done everything we can because that one room. I bet the key to that one room is in that room.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we will keep on trucking.
All right, let's see what's. What else can we grab? What dungeon should we hit next? Now that we're fully shielded up, we have a boomerang, we have Quake.
We could do the water or swamp palace while we're here.
The one that was with the 4 or the 5 on the bottom left or bottom right? Oh no, number 6. No, you're right.
Yeah, we could do the ice palace too because I think we have the pickup. Now we have the mitt. Let's see if let's do 6. I remember that one not being too bad.
Yeah, that one was too bad. And the boss wasn't entirely terrible either. So.
So on the topic of not Zelda, Matt, did you follow any of the gaming news coming out of the different press things this week?
I have. I watched the Xbox Bethesda one live. So seeing that Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5 Royal are hitting Xbox and PC is really cool.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, for all those folks who haven't played Portable, like that's exciting. Did you see the Final Fantasy VII stuff that just happened earlier today?
No, but I did see Wazzy's tweets about is it a remake or a sequel for Crisis Core? It's a remake.
It is a high-end remaster.
Oh, okay.
Essentially, it like think like how the Spyro and Crash got remastered, where it's like it's graphically and tweaks the engine to modernize it.
I never did play Crisis Core. It was on PSP,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that was one of the few titles that Wazzy picked up a PSP for, and it's a very very good game.
I heard good things.
Yeah, and later this year it's hitting every console and PC. So
I see Lion Tamer redeemed Small Raku. People like that one.
okay,
All right, I'm gonna put a timer up. This is not a swear timer. This is just a regular timer.
yeah,
And every time I tab out of the Super Nintendo, it's going to mute briefly. All right, I'm gonna put myself right here.
this is my first time seeing this redeem.
Yeah, I don't get to
This is
show
my,
my,
this is the
my
first time I've seen this.
I don't get to show my model off from the waist down too often, but my model's feet move. You just never see it.
Yeah.
Could do a little tap dance.
Yeah,
All right.
sometimes you gotta be a little bit tappy. Oh, hello, Red Dragon. I see you here with a emoji of a cat drinking coffee. You should not give cats coffee. I feel like that would end terribly.
Welcome to Lion Tamer and Red Dragon. Hope you folks are doing well this evening. Oh boy. Give you some damage. Get that upgraded sword.
Yeah, that level 3 sword would come real handy right about now. Or the upgraded tunic.
Is this gonna be a warp?
Yeah, because this is a warp landing spot.
Oh, from the light world, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the same spot in the light world. I think it's a Titan's Mitch. Uncover. Oh, it's T. I also don't know if I would give a cat tea.
Hello?
What does this guy do?
For 20 rupees, I'll tell you something. How about it? Sure.
Not like you're hurting for rupees.
I was once a tea kettle, but then I moved up in the world, and now you can see me as this. Makes you wonder what I could be next time. Well, okay.
That was 20 rupees for nothing.
I got healed.
Fair enough.
I'll take the heal since I was about to die. But
okay, so you get 20 rupees to be fully healed. Not the worst spend of rupees. Oh, it's a loaf in the shape of a cat drinking. It was bread drinking tea? I mean, I guess. Fair enough. Understandable. Have a nice day. Yeah, the FF7 announcements, there was Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. They announced the title and the inevitable, or the, release window for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is Remake Part 2. FF7 Remake Integrate is going to be on Steam tomorrow. So for those people who didn't want to use Epic Game Store and were Steam only, they'll be able to play on a PC now.
I haven't played Remake yet. I own the collector's edition, and I got the figure since the figure is pretty neat, but I've not played it yet.
Remake is very good. It's very, very good. It's a lot of fun. It's a really and solid story too, because the story does tweak a little bit differently from original 7.
I'd be more inclined to play it on the PC and just never open the original PS4 one I have.
Yeah, you could. I mean, starting tomorrow, you can pick it up on Steam.
Oh, we can go to the bomb shop.
Yeah,
that's right here.
A little bit talking about the 2 mobile games, because there's the one that Battle Royale called The First Soldier, and there's Ever Crisis, which is essentially a turn-based RPG retelling of the entirety of the FF7 compilation in a single game.
Oh.
Like was saying, Part 3, I bet will be named Final Fantasy VII Re-Chain of Memories.
I'll have to come back here. I forgot it's tied to the Swamp Palace and Misery Mire crystals, which are not the ones on the map necessarily. So I wonder.
I don't remember which number those are.
Swamp Palace is 2, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And I think you might already have to. Because it's not on this map. Unless it's the Desert Palace. Which is not impossible.
I think the one that was in the first dungeon was actually the first crystal. We'd have to go look at the light world and see, because I don't have 2 in the dark world. I see Red Dragon has redeemed another save reminder. I cannot do that without quitting. I guess I can since I'm right here. I don't have the ability to warp though. All right.
Yeah.
We'll save here. Can also just save state it too. It's probably easier.
Yeah. I almost feel like save reminder. You should have a save state. Otherwise, it's it's basically a punishment, especially depending on where you are. Make our way back down the pyramid.
I need to go watch the rest of the Capcom presentation to see what they're showing for RE4 remake.
Yeah, I need to go rewatch the gameplay on that one.
All I saw was the Monster Hunter stuff, which was more than enough hype announcements for this week. I'm very excited for Sunbreak now. I was before, but after the reveals that they showed off this week, it's going to be a really big game.
Yeah, I'm excited, but I'm also cautiously optimistic, if that makes sense. Because
for Sunbreak,
so good. Oh yeah, for a little bit for Sunbreak and a little bit for RE4 remake.
Well, they've never made a bad expansion for Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
It will be interesting to see what they end up changing in RE4.
Yeah, that one I'm more worried because that's still my all-time favorite Resident Evil game.
Well, yeah, same here. I think they know. I think they know that it's the one they can't really afford to screw up.
Yeah. Essentially, all they really have to do is give a little bit of the RE2 and RE3 remake engine, but then also just essentially just keep the keep the inventory system and keep the feel where it's got to feel a little bit campy. You can't make it too serious.
I did hear through another source on the podcast that apparently they're fleshing out Mercenaries mode in Remake. And that's what I want to go check out. They're putting some of the village characters in there.
I know that Village is getting a Mercenaries mode.
Okay.
Apparently they have a ton of expansion stuff planned for Village.
If you wanted to run around a Mercenaries map as Lady Dimitrescu, you can. Which is pretty funny.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Not unreasonable. So if I go to the light world and drop the water, don't I get something in here too? Isn't there a pickup?
Maybe.
Ooh. That should be easy enough to find out.
Yeah, because you can use the mirror and that'll create a port directly back to here. It just creates a little sparkle port. Oh, the water's already dropped. Oh no, it isn't. I'm brain dead. Let's stop bouncing around so much.
Oof. All right, so we can just go back out, hit the port, and
see what appears.
Yeah, let me take the timer off and fix my model.
Yeah. There we are.
Try and save the fish again. I was not successful last time I tried to do this. Hooray. Ooh, alright. I have to go redo the puzzle,
Secret
though.
everyone.
Okay.
Oh, that was appreciated. Little like tongue in cheek. All right, drained it. It is now undrained
Yep. For reasons.
because video games.
Survey says... Well, it's drained, but does not look like there's any pickups.
Oh, it's still a neat little touch.
I do like
Then what's
that.
actually inside there?
Back in the day, when this game was new, the idea that you could do things across the different worlds and have it affect things was a really neat concept.
Yeah.
Sourlad asks, what theme would your Zelda dungeon be? You mean like a music theme or like theme of the dungeon, like the style of the dungeon? Or both?
I think they mean like theme of the dungeon.
Probably
As
ice
opposed-
for me.
I'd probably be one of those annoying water temples with puzzles.
You'd be the one dungeon no one likes.
Yeah, or that has a very. I'd like to say it'd be a tough but fair and like not as bullshit as Ocarina of Time. Almost like Twilight Princesses, because Twilight Princess had a water dungeon that wasn't entirely bullshit.
I was gonna say, if it's not really annoying and obnoxious, it's not a water temple.
Yeah.
In most cases.
Well, it's water and puzzle themed, but like none of this rising and falling water levels kind of issue.
Ah. Arrows.
Hey, one with arrows now means that later tougher dungeons, will have better drops. Oh, and Lion Tamer's returned with carne asada sandwiches. Oh god, I just saw the death.
Oh, and it kicked me all the way over here. Alright. Can't go wrong with carne asada.
Hey,
I
very
think my
much cannot go wrong.
I think my preferred meat, after trying a whole bunch of different ones for like Mexican type food, is al pastor. I really like al pastor.
Huh.
That is pork. It's
Yeah.
marinated, sliced pork.
I'll be the first to admit I am not nearly as worldly when it comes to Latin and more southern states meals. Like I know my southern barbecue only because there's a decent amount of places, but when it comes to like actual Mexican food, there's not too many places up here that like delve into like the depth of what it can be.
Well, you guys are pretty far.
Yeah, we're a good ways north of it, so like getting more authentic stuff is just like objectively tougher.
Yeah, there's some decent places here where I live. There's a good mom and pop Mexican shop, maybe walking distance, 5 minutes away from where I live. That's usually where I go.
Yeah.
They do good like street tacos and all sorts of other types of stuff.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
It's also worth mentioning, I don't know if Wazi is still here, but al pastor is also served with sliced pineapple.
Oh.
It's not usually... I think some places grill it, but the place I have, it's not actively grilled, but it's just like chopped and served almost like a salsa garnish. It's great.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've had like some good pineapple salsas though, so like that wouldn't be too bad.
Sarlad asks if you've ever had a tamale.
I have not actually had a tamale. I've seen them plenty of times before. Like, I know what a tamale is, but, like, I've never had one myself.
That is a shame. Tamales are great. They're pretty simple to make consistently. Like, I've never been to a place and said, boy, that's what's one terrible tamale.
Yeah.
But they have all sorts of different kinds of filling. I like pork and chicken. My uncle knows a pretty good recipe, or a place that he goes that has a good recipe, rather. And I forget the type of cheese. It's a Mexican type of cheese, kind of a firm, almost like mozzarella, similar type cheese. I don't think it's cotija. Cotija is more like a Parmesan.
Yeah, it's true.
But that was good. Ooh. Alright. Take those.
Oh, yeah, can't say no to that.
Yeah, I think it was a while ago. Might have been on stream. We were talking about Hispanic type food, and I mentioned one place we used to go to near my office back when I used to be in an office was El Salvadoran, and I think I explained pupusas. Did you ever get a chance? It was during God Hand, in fact. Did you ever get a chance to try out that place that you said was nearby?
I didn't get a chance to, not yet.
You have to let me know if you do. Pupusas are great.
Sure. Man, I did forget how, like...
I need to come back from the other side on that, I think. And I need to find a switch, whatever those things are called. Now, this is where you get the hook shot, right?
Yes.
How am I supposed to fight the boss without the hook shot?
Great question.
I don't know if I can. We might have to come back. Because you use the hook shot to pull the little minions off of it.
Yeah, to pull the shield minions off. I feel like there's an alternative.
Salat says, pupusas, me beloved. Hey, Amanda Culture.
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite type of filling and pupusas that you like to eat, Sour Lad? Lots of good options there.
Yeah.
Place that we used to go to did a really good cheese and adobo pork filling. It was pretty baller. And I'm hungry.
See, this is what I'm not as hungry, but that's because I ate immediately before this, so...
I had a snack before this because I missed lunch. Okay, I think we need to go back towards the beginning of the dungeon. Find one of those crystal switches. I don't think there's anything we can do here. Lion Tamer says, I like plain cheese pupusas because it's like an enclosed quesadilla. Pretty much. It's like the stuffed crust pizza of tortilla-based food, but not terrible like a stuffed crust pizza. Alright, I'm going to circle back a little bit further. Oh, don't we need the hook shot to navigate to certain platforms? That's what those pots are for.
Oh, right. Yeah,
we might be stonewalled here.
Yeah, we might have to leave.
That's going to be bad if there's the hook shot as an item here, but I don't think it disperses that way.
Only if you set it up that way to, like, say that it requires glitches to get to certain places.
Okay. Alright, we will put a pin in the Swamp Palace.
Hey, it's not a bad thing. That is the nature of a randomizer. Is that you'll part do a dungeon and then realize you can't get further in the dungeon, so you have to leave, so you can go part do another dungeon.
And then so forget you were partially through a dungeon because it's been 5 hours.
Oh yeah. It's a matter of like a little bit of note taking goes a long way with stuff like this.
Saralad says beans or revueltas. Ah, that's pretty good. It's a good combination.
Yeah.
I think the second favorite for me on pupusas would be like asada or beef and cheese, and then chicken and cheese was okay. Wouldn't be my first choice, but it was pretty good.
Wouldn't be your first choice, but would be far from your last.
People have told me that they're not hard to make. You use the masa corn flour to make like a kind of dough, and then you take your meat and cheese and stuff them in there and flatten and just grill it.
Yeah.
I think
Honestly, that doesn't sound terrible.
the trickier part would be preparing meat, I think. Oh yeah, we need the book. Right.
I'm trying to think of other like sneaky chests that can be done with the warp, but
We can't get into Misery Mire without the ocarina, right? Because we need to fly to the warp point.
oh right, yeah, we fly to the warp point, then warp in, and that's how you get into Misery Mire. So that's
All right, let's take a look at the map. We could do Ice Palace, but we don't have the Fire Rod, which makes that easier.
We could hop into Turtle Rock, and knowing full well that we couldn't finish it.
Could also do the Village of Thieves, do Blind's Dungeon. I don't think that needs anything specific.
Can we do the Skull Woods?
Not unless you can light the thing with a lantern, because I don't have the Fire Rod.
Oh right.
We could probably do some of it because you can drop in. Let's make our way to the village, and if we get stuck in the village, we can go in the woods and just see. We might have to just chip away at all the dungeons instead of just completing them outright.
Yeah, and like I said, that's nature randomizers. The fact that we were able to complete as many dungeons as we did is not a common occurrence.
And not having the book is a problem. Watch that be hidden somewhere. The book is way more
useful than I remember it being, honestly.
That's going to be hidden somewhere really obscure, I think. Or in one of the, like, really obvious break a block type place, too.
Yeah.
We also need the boots. We can't break open things with the dash attack, which you need to do in a bunch of spots for secrets.
Yeah, the boots is a big blocker. The book,
like here,
like.
All right, let's head straight to the village.
Yeah, see what we can and can't do there now.
Sarlad says, with yummy tomato-based sauce and curtido. Yeah, the curtido that I've had at places is kind of like a coleslaw. It's like shredded cabbage, but it's pickled. So it's got kind of like a tangy, savory, briny taste to it. It's good. You eat that as like a garnish or on top of the pupusas.
Yeah.
Oh! Huh. Well, okay, we have another inn. I didn't even think to talk to this character.
I forgot. I genuinely forgot that isn't he. That's normally where we get the shovel, isn't it?
Normally that's where you get the ocarina. You do the whole quest line with the ghost kid in the light world, and in the dark world, and then you get it there. But on the topic before I forget, Sarlad, that kind of tomato pimento sauce that's served on pupusas, I actually don't like that much. I like mine just straight up or with the salsa. And I see Red Dragon is taking off. See you later, Red Dragon. Thanks for stopping by and
have a good sleep.
Watching us tear around the dark world.
It's just ripping around trying our best to friggin' do what we can. It's like pickled coleslaw.
Yep.
See,
But it
See,
doesn't
I'm of
get...
two minds of that. Only because, like, A, I do like pickled stuff. B, I dislike coleslaw.
The thing about curtido is it's not... Because it's more of like a pickled sauce and vinegary, it doesn't get kind of like slimy and gross like cream sauce based coleslaw can if it's not made well.
Yeah.
And so it tends to stay somewhat more crisp. It doesn't get soggy and nasty unless it's just really old.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's also got a bit of a kick to it. Some places will do like a chili pepper type thing, so it's got a little bit of spice to it.
Oh, that'd be interesting at the least.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Alright, I guess since we're here, we can try Blind's Dungeon.
Yeah, it's like we might as well. It's the shortest distance to another chest.
Should probably be making more use of my boomerang. It's stunning things.
You might as. I mean, you have it. Now that you have it, you might as well get stuff out of your way.
Okay, and I do not remember where I'm supposed to go here. I guess I'll just try and exhaust all the paths.
Yeah, just wade through and find what you can.
Oh. Let's stay away from that. Salad says, panes de pollo is just a big sandwich to fill you up.
Okay. Like I have Google open on the side because,
Like
I said,
search all the stuff that we keep talking about. That's fair.
so I have an idea of like. Oh, it was just hot chicken sandwich. Okay.
Are there any places near where you guys live do Cuban food, Matt? You ever had a good Cubano?
I've never had I've never had like a properly authentic one. I've had Cubanos at restaurants that happen to serve them alongside other stuff, but like looking at, there's not even any in our end of the city.
There was a really good place. I don't know if it's still there. Way downtown in the big city near where I live. That was famous for its Cuban sandwiches. When I was in Earth School living closer to that area, we used to go there a lot, and it was really good. Like a slow marinated pulled pork on like a crusty bread with all the toppings and everything. That is a really good freaking sandwich.
That sounds so good. I just ate and I'm already hungry.
Sorry, man.
I don't need this. I mean, you don't need it either because I know you haven't eaten.
I could talk about food all day, man.
Yeah, fair enough. See, I could eat all day, but I know I shouldn't.
It is interesting how a lot of different cultures have their own spin on different types of sandwiches. Even if it wasn't like native to their culture initially.
Yeah, because a lot of these cultures that we're talking about didn't necessarily have sandwiches right from the get go, or even like bread as we know it. Like that being said, every culture has had fried dough, and fried dough is a universal thing.
Yeah, I was just thinking I haven't had a good banh mi in forever. Vietnamese sandwich.
Yeah, I have had banh mi. I do like banh mi.
Admittedly, banh mi's are a little bit less complicated compared to like a Cuban sandwich, but they're still quite good.
So.
They're simple.
Oh, to be fair, it's a sandwich. Sandwiches should be simple. If you're getting complex with your sandwich, I don't think you're doing it right. Well, actually,
Depends.
depending.
You ever had a good Monte Cristo? That's not a simple sandwich, but it's good.
Yeah, Monte Cristo's usually pretty complex. Not my usual go-to, but like it's a good sandwich.
The most guilt-inducing of the quote-unquote breakfast sandwiches.
No, the most guilt-inducing is a grand sandwich from Denny's, and that's because you're at Denny's.
Well, yeah. It's really more that you're eating at a Denny's than anything else.
Yeah, the shame that comes with ingesting food at a Denny's. The only thing that I will have there that I don't feel bad about is the pancake hush puppies, and that's because I know what I'm about. It's fried dough.
I can't remember the last time I ate at a Denny's out of either necessity or desperation.
Well, it's always desperate. Well, it's usually necessity and desperation. It's not one or the other. It's always both.
I used to live near a 24-hour IHOP. We would go there at the stupid hours of the day when the riffraff was usually there, but sometimes you just want to eat bottomless pancakes.
Yeah, you just need a schwack of pancakes. You need a Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity.
Oh, we can go up there with the big key. Ah. I remember one time this was a long time ago in Earth School, we had just finished doing an Evangelion marathon, which is a long time.
Oh yeah, it's 26 episodes if you did every episode.
And the movies.
And if you include the movies.
Yep, we did the movies too. And the first thing we did after that was go to the nearby IHOP at like 3 a.m. the following day. And after you've watched Ava and you've been up constantly for that long, it's definitely a different discussion.
Yeah, it gets real existential, I imagine.
We also used to go to this pretty famous diner, which I can't really say the name of without severely doxing where I live, but they were known for their massive omelets. It was like a 24-hour diner out sort of kind of in the hood, not in downtown, but
yeah,
out of ways in the city. And like their standard omelet was 6 eggs, or the
holy
small,
shit.
and they're known for their 12 egg omelets and bottomless hash browns.
That sounds like a fine way to die.
Now, contrary to what you might assume, I'm not like 500 pounds. It's just I like food.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I do too.
These stupid blob thingies. I'm gonna try and cap that anti-fairy for insurance.
Yeah. Yeah, I know those well before the time, but those remind me very heavily of the X-Parasite from Metroid Fusion.
Yeah. I can see it. Sarlet says, Pollo de la Brasa, rotisserie chicken from Peru. Good yellow sauce with fried yuca. Well, that sounds good.
That sounds proper tasty.
Can't say I've had a lot of native Peruvian food. Oh boy. I'm sure there's some carryover with a lot of other Hispanic type stuff, but tend to have slightly different nuances for South American, type stuff. Just from what I know of, like El Salvadoran food, like we were just talking about. Get over here.
Mm-hmm.
Get over here.
Oh, Untamer has an idea for something to sell in the summertime. Take Chewy Chips Ahoy cookies, ice cream, make ice cream sliders. You have a variety using different ice cream and cookie combos. Sell them 2 or 3 at a time for like $2.
That sounds good.
Sounds like something I would just make for myself.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna sell that. That's for me.
Yeah, treat yourself sometimes.
Exactly.
Alright, whatever. One of the recipe books I have for like desserts had a really simple thing, which was, Nilla wafers.
Yeah.
Those like little thin vanilla cookies you get in a bag of like 5 billion. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
you take those and then you put ice cream between them and just freeze them to make little mini sandwiches.
Oh, that sounds insanely simple.
That yeah.
I want that.
Sometimes it doesn't take much.
Well, yeah, it's the little things. I don't know, and also sometimes it's fun to just like create weird new combos as well. Like I remember there was one summer way back in the day that Wazzy and I and a couple of friends made what we now affectionately call redneck s'mores.
Hmm.
Where essentially the general gist of that is you take like a regular flavored Lay's chip, take two of those, take some queso and a marshmallow, and you make that into a s'more.
You're going for like a sweet and salty type thing?
Yeah, like sweet, salty, and a little bit of savory from the queso, and a little bit of spice.
I was on board till the queso, honestly. The chip I could kind of see as a good base. Maybe using like a kettle chip for something that's not going to just disintegrate. But
Yeah.
marshmallow plus queso, I don't know if I can get behind that, man. That sounds like a weird combination.
Oh yeah, no, it was weird, but it was like also like weirdly satisfying. Like it comboed nicer than you'd think.
So you wouldn't want like a spicy queso.
Yeah, you'd probably want to go more for like a creamy queso.
Mm.
Like not too hot.
Lion Tamer says, I thought you were going to say a potato chip dipped in chocolate with marshmallow cream on top. I thought you were going that route too, honestly. I thought it was going to be kind of similar to like maybe a chocolate drizzle or something and then the marshmallows.
Fair enough, yeah.
I didn't factor in queso.
Yeah, the queso's a surprise.
Hey, if it tastes good, tastes good.
Yeah, I mean, it was good at the time. I feel like, and mind you, I made this like over a decade ago now, so I don't know if it would still hold up to this day.
It also sounds like one of the most like stoner creations I've heard in a while.
Well, it was a drunk creation, but yes.
And or
Yeah, stoner. It was like we were definitely creating under the influence. I remember seeing a man with a bike riding a soccer field selling charamuskas to the tired soccer players. Frozen sweet treat made with fruit or milk. I don't know. That was just
Okay, I need to keep an eye on which path I'm taking here. Oh, it's one way. Great. Yeah, something that style I was talking about reminded me. Something else I want to learn how to make. I think I talked about this on one streamer talking about like Hispanic type food, and that's horchata.
okay. Horchata would be really nice to make.
Yeah, it seems simple. Oh, okay. This is the boss room. It seems really simple in concept, and I've seen a couple different recipes for how people make it. For those who don't know, it's like a cinnamon rice milk type drink. Served cold, it is very refreshing and delicious. Doesn't sound hard.
Yeah. That's one of those things I should probably ask our good friend Itsy Boy Top Ramen about, because apparently he has a good horchata recipe. Or he might have a good one.
You have
like
to make him prepare it if you see him.
Yes, or when I see him.
Oh, is he coming up for Extra Life?
That plan is yes, as of right now. It is not, like, nothing is set in stone until I actually see flights booked.
Mm-hmm.
But, so far, everything's looking good for people popping up.
Guys, I know Froggy and Manani are going up, right?
Yeah. I think they're just dealing with passport stuff now.
Oh, that should be fun.
Oh, it always is. Bureaucracy. See, that's why I'm appreciative of passport stuff up here in the Great White North. Is it's relatively simple and it's only one document, because from what I understand, there's like multiple kinds of passport down in the States.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we don't got to deal with that, which is nice.
Okay, up goes to the room with the skylight. So we've done that. Yeah, I could have sworn going across the Canadian border, and depending on where you're coming from, they'll take enhanced driver's license too if you have it built in. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, they should.
I don't live that far away from Canada, but I've never been there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to backtrack a bit more towards the beginning.
If you ever do go and visit, everything is reasonably cheaper, except for the gas.
Yeah, how much is gas where you guys live now?
Keeping in mind that we go by the liter, not the gallon. Ours is just short of $2 a liter, which would be, but it's about 4 liters to a gallon. So about $8 a gallon, about $8 Canadian a gallon.
So
which would
about
convert to like
six. Yeah.
Let me do a
quick maths.
power. And by quick maths, you mean the power of Google. Yeah, about 6.17 a gallon.
I don't know what it's up to where I live. I wanted to go check when I went grocery shopping because there's a service station near where I live, but I didn't get a chance to see their placard with the prices. I'm just gonna assume it's stupid dollars.
Yeah, it's safe to assume it's a nightmare.
Inflation, man.
Well, inflation and corporate greed.
Yeah. Not the fun kind of inflation.
Don't make us start rumors, dude. You know how Wazzy is with that. Between Takuno and Feed.
But you don't like pool toys?
And Vor. Oh, god damn it!
You trying to tell me something? Trying to tell me something, Matt?
I've been on Tumblr too long. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Oh. And Wazzy's coming in chat long enough to say, "My name ain't Dick. Keep it out of your mouth."
So she is listening.
She's watching. Oh.
Be careful. Last time someone said to keep a name out someone's mouth, it involved being brutally slapped.
And with a lot of unnecessary controversy.
But a lot of really funny memes.
Oh, insanely funny memes. Like, the memes were the best payoff of that entire damn thing.
Yep.
Like, all the Hollywood drama, I could care less about. I do not care. The memes, however, top tier.
What a way to just take a giant steaming dump on your legacy as a media personality.
Yeah, like, it's... Yeah, it's... Did he expect to be defended? Is the thing that I think he's probably asking himself.
I don't think he was thinking that far ahead. Because you could make the argument that he would made the assumption that having just a cult of personality and good public opinion would have made people defend him. But I don't think he was really considering that. I think he just went off without thinking.
Yeah.
And that's worse.
And honestly, he doesn't have that much of a cult of personality. I mean, he has one hell of a legacy, don't get me wrong. But like,
I think that's kind of more what I chalk it up to. It's like the history, all of the stuff that people remember fondly from music to media and whatnot. You know, it's like a guy who can do no wrong until...
Yeah, until that one thing.
Yeah, and now...
Then also conversely, like, there have been points in the past where there have been other actors and artists who have definitely done or threatened to do worse.
Yeah. I don't know if you could say there's a lot of cases of having built up that careful image over like 3 decades though, and then trashing it. Obviously,
yeah, that's true.
I'm sure it exists, but
yeah, the big gaffe that is still the big gaffe that's still remembered to this day is Kanye West.
Oh yeah, I never liked that guy, but I could see for a lot of people that would make sense.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of his either, but like that's one of those. It's memorable more than anything.
But what kind of blew my mind about the whole, you're talking about like the Taylor Swift incident, right?
Yeah.
What blew my mind about that was when it happened, people were like, I can't believe he did that. And I was like, I can believe he did that. Someone
I
with
can absolutely believe he would
an
do
ego that big who like has that level of pretension and self-importance, it's not out of character to me, which is why I don't really chalk it up to like brand annihilation like Smith.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like
he always seemed like Kanye West seemed like a jackass. Now we have definite confirmation he's a jackass.
Yeah, like he built his brand on being loud.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Everyone else remembers Bush doesn't care about black people. Like
that clip is great. Just watching Mike Myers awkwardly stare directly into the camera for like a full second.
Yeah, before being like and him just being like, I literally do not know how to continue this. Which, to be fair, I wouldn't know how the hell to go on from that either.
Okay, how do I get to the jail? I think I need to hit that path that's directly one room to the right of where I'm at. That staircase.
Yeah.
Lion Tamer says, I never knew there were different kinds of horchata until I...
At a Salvadorian horchata, which wasn't as sweet.
Oh.
Huh.
Okay, because that's what I'm used to having since the place that we used to get the pupusas at was an El Salvadoran joint. And theirs was good, but it wasn't like syrupy and sweet like some of the ones you get in machines. Yeah. I've been to Mexican places that have an actual like horchata machine, which I think is like probably a syrup or something they put in there. And it's okay, but it's very like kind of sweet and tastes artificial. The place that we used to go to would make their own. They kept it in like a big steel bowl. And it was delicious. And they would just like ladle it out into cups whenever you wanted some. And that stuff was legit.
See, this just reminds me of the couple times that I've had proper chai. Like proper Indian chai. That is amazing.
Imagine there's more emphasis on
smoothing.
Yeah, and more emphasis on the spice flavor as opposed to just sugar.
Yeah, because you get like a chai tea from Starbucks, you're just getting a sugary chai tea. The proper chai, it's very, very smooth, and very much emphasis on like the spiced flavors. Like it's not very sweet at all.
Yeah.
And you can sweeten it, but it's meant to be served without sweetener. So.
What is the point of this room? This is just an encounter room? Whoops. There's nothing to be... Okay. There's no item here. Yeah, on the topic of things like chai and horchata, what are some other like ethnic-centric drinks that you could think of that you enjoy?
I like a very good matcha. Like high quality matcha is something to be celebrated.
Cold or hot?
Preferably hot. It's like that being said, I usually let it cool off a bit just solely due to the fact that I'm not a hot drinker in general. But no, at the very least, starting hot. Although matcha flavors and other stuff is very tasty as well.
Oh boy, this room. Have you ever had it prepared properly with like a frothing brush and everything else?
I haven't. It's one of the things that when I eventually go back to Japan, that is going to be one of the things I want to do is go to like a proper tea house.
Yeah, matcha's good.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had? It's not a drink, but it is related to matcha. Have you ever had ochazuke?
I have not.
So like ocha is green tea in Japanese, right?
Yeah.
Ochazuke is a breakfast, and it's fresh steamed rice with a little bit of matcha powder sprinkled on top, and then water, so it creates like a rice porridge, like hot water. So it's like a hot rice porridge with green tea powder mixed in, and then you serve things like shredded bonito flakes and other things on top, and it's like a super traditional Japanese breakfast type deal.
Oh, nice.
It is quite good and very simple to make. Back way back when I was newer at my job and actually ate breakfasts, I would take all that stuff into work. Like I'd bring a thing of rice and all of the stuff to make it, and then I'll just microwave everything and get the hot water, and I would eat that for breakfast. And my coworkers thought it was the weirdest thing they ever saw. It's like, you're eating a green rice porridge with shredded fish flakes on it. It's like, yeah, it's really good. Like, oh man, that's weird. So that's just a cultural thing for the Japanese.
Yeah.
All right. I think I got everything in this dungeon now.
Yeah. Short of
we got the big chest. There was a compass in it.
all that's really left is boss.
Yeah. Is there a switch? No. See, Sourlet says, I enjoy some tamarindo, maybe sweet or sour, but still delicious. I have not had that, but I'm going to assume by the name it is something made from tamarind.
If it isn't, that's one hell of a misnomer.
Brand confusion. Oh, there it is. Alright, I guess we are doing boss.
Fight time.
Dark Aga rooms are not a bright idea. Funny pun. Alright, so this is blind. And blind flies around and shoots things. I wonder if my shield can block that.
Lasers.
He's firing his laser.
Oh, that's an old meme.
Yes, I qualify for a senior discount, I'm aware.
No, don't worry. I also remember when that meme was fresh. Back in the day.
How many fairies do I have? Alright, I got one. After you hit the boss a few times, you'll pop a head off, and it'll just fly around.
And then he has to double down. The time that you Zelda becomes a bullet hell.
Pretty much. Lots of bullets. Ah. Alright, that works. All that Vampire Survivors practice is paying off. Oh, come on, really? That is insulting.
Oh, that is rough. That is the randomizer just showing, hey, guess what? I don't really like it that much. But on the plus side, you also get the crystal out of it. So, I mean, eventually you would have had to do that fight anyway. So.
Oh, they took away the dialogue with the actual maidens, probably because it's all randomized.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we can go into the woods.
Yeah, we could take a peek in there, see how far in Skullwoods we can get.
Sarlat says, Abuelita are chocolate tablets you cook to make Hispanic hot chocolate. Oh. Got solid chocolate, I imagine. That reminds me, my uncle at lives in California that likes to, again, cook Hispanic type stuff. He gave me a bunch of solid chocolate things that are used to make sauces, and he brought up, actually, he made from scratch some good mole stuff, which he's been kind of perfecting over the years. I gotta figure out what to use those chocolate things for, like these big pucks of solid chocolate. You can use them to, make into different types of sauces. I've never cooked with that stuff before.
Yeah.
I know nothing about Hispanic cooking.
Yeah, I know very, very little. And saying it very popular at Christmas. I've seen those. They hurt to bite into. Probably because you're not supposed to.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to do that. It's like a really, really dark chocolate.
Yeah.
And I imagine very bitter. It's not like a milk chocolate or anything like that. I forgot the Woods. The Woods has the same theme as Death Mountain. This is my favorite song in the game.
Yeah. I have to admit, I do really like the Skull Woods.
Hello. Alright, I guess we can start dropping into different parts of the dungeon and see. This dungeon is kind of weird in that it's got a whole bunch of different ways in.
Yeah, it feels like an evolution of the Desert Palace in a way.
Yeah.
Because the Desert Palace does have portions where you do have to hop out, do a thing, and then enter in a different way. But this one takes that and cranks it to 11. And honestly, since then, there hasn't really been a dungeon that does it like that in any Zelda game.
Ooh, big key right off the bat. Nice. Take those.
Big key is a big help.
I think because of the order we did the last couple palaces, I came out with an extra regular key. So I could just roll that into future dungeons, I suppose. Oh, I should be able to drop in there now, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Oh, got Gibdos. And Wall Masters.
Yay, everyone's favorite.
Talk about throwing hands. Nothing? Alright, fine.
I mean...
That's fine. I expected nothing. And got what I expected.
There's a mild tish to be had there, I suppose.
Not even a slight, like, little snort of air out of the nostrils. Alright.
See, I think it might also have been that I was having a mild PTSD moment back to the Wall Masters of... Wall or Floor... It was the Floor Masters of Wind Waker. They only really pop up in, like, the last 2 dungeons. But, like, they're just a lot more nightmarish because it's just a giant spindly arm that comes out of a black portal on the ground. And you go anywhere near it at all, and it just immediately latches to you, and there's very little way to properly fight it off.
Do you remember the Wall Masters in the first Legend of Zelda? Since that's where they came from.
Very, very vaguely.
They were these kind of weird little like monster grabby hands like this, but instead of dropping from the ceiling, they came out of the walls.
Yeah, hence Wall Master.
And they would just grab you and like just pull you into the walls. And it was a lot slower and more horrifying than, getting like a little shadow and then knowing you can get out of the way.
Yeah. And then in cases where you're not able to, just getting slammed.
Lion Tamer says, so I just looked at myself in the mirror because my shoulders started to feel uncomfortable. Guess who's as red as a tomato from going to the pool? Uh-oh.
Man, that was me last weekend when I went to the picnic and I thought I put on enough sunscreen, but I sure didn't.
Get some aloe vera there, homie.
Yep, get some aloe lotion, keep hydrated.
Yeah.
If you gotta take it slow, take it slow. Trust me. Sunburns are no joke.
Okay, one of these is gonna drop me into the chest. I think it's this hole way up top. But we'll do it systematically and just see if we get any other small chests along the way.
Well, yeah, exactly. Eventually, the whole dungeon's gonna have to get explored.
Just light these fools on fire. That is a neat touch. It's a one shot with the fire wand.
Yeah. Honestly, more I do enjoy when like it like actively as essentially, hey, if you have this one puzzle implement, certain things are made a little bit easy for you, but you have to experiment with it or like embrace some critical thought.
Ah, thought I could outrun it. I was wrong. I got grabbed.
Yeah. Oh, that looked almost glitchy in a sense. Like it almost looked like it like kind of grabbed around the
Oh,
statue.
can oh. I need that upgraded tunic.
Yeah, because that's gonna make it.
I remember one strategy for dealing with the wall masters in back in the day was like luring them to dropping and then using the flame wands, and in a lot of cases it causes them to sit there and burn for a few seconds.
Yeah, which gives you that extra little bit of reprieve.
Well, now it's just killing them in one shot, so I don't know what's up with that.
I mean, good news, it's dead. Bad news is that means it
Whew.
respawns faster. Whoa. Sweet, free chest. Once you reach it.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Everything is danger.
Let's get the chest and get out.
Get in, get out, get her done.
I gotta bomb that wall too.
Don't have time to faff about.
That's a word that doesn't get enough play.
But faffing?
Yeah. Very old-timey word.
Yeah, I used to use it way more often, and now I'm like, it's kind of fallen out of vocabulary. I think part of it was back in the day when I watched Achievement Hunter, it got used quite often.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it sounds too close to fap.
No, that honestly that never stopped me. It's only the dirtiest of minds who think that.
I'm not gonna deny it. I am immature like a child, despite being a child 40 years ago. Sourlad says, warm milk and using a cinnamon stick as a straw.
Oh, as a straw there. I don't know.
Like, looking pretty cinnamony, but
that would almost be too cinnamony if you ask me. But that may just be me.
Need heart. Give me hearts.
Hearts, please. None of this Kingdom Hearts shit. Give me the real goods.
Okay, there's the entrance to the dungeon. Is this gonna drop me on the big chest? No.
Something around here has to.
Ooh. Should be close though.
Yeah, you can't be a far.
By whopping half heart. Boy, I'm an idiot.
I'm in danger. Okay, yeah, you literally walked into that one.
Well,
You earned that death.
good thing nothing of value was lost progress-wise.
If anything, dying was actually the better choice to do because it's not like we're going for a deathless run here.
Oh, here. I'm here. Okay. I can't imagine doing a deathless run with a randomizer. Kind of
I could imagine
masochist
doing
would
a
do
deathless
that.
run at all.
Okay. So that didn't drop me the big chest. It is something you have to drop on. So I should probably explore around in the woods a little bit before we go into the main entrance.
Yeah. Take a peek, see what we can and cannot find.
Okay, I gotta loop around. Just straight out here. I guess try and explore these side paths. Like maybe this area directly north. Because this one drops me in the middle of that labyrinth, but not on the chest, I think. Yeah, okay, yeah, just making sure. Oh, did I not bomb this? I thought I bombed this. Nope.
I don't even know.
Oh, you went silent for about 2 minutes there, Matt. I don't know if you were actively talking.
2 whole minutes, really?
Yeah, I was about to say you've gone strangely silent.
Yeah, that was weird. I didn't realize it was 2 minutes.
Well. Oh, we got a key.
Yeah, we got a key, and on the plus side, that means that at least the final boss won't be the map. Silver linings.
I guess so. Okay, we got another whole section over here.
Pile of things we can do. Be able to get at least a couple chests.
I'm going to die. Oh, alright.
So just fire rod them. You have half magic spend.
Key.
My turn saying, well, looks like I need to wait till my family goes to the store to get some aloe, because I searched the whole house and all the aloe thing in here is my hair gel with aloe vera. Half tempted to slap some hair gel on my shoulders.
I don't think that's going to solve your problem.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but hair gel's not known for its moisturizing properties.
On the plus side, if you wanted to style your body hair.
Yeah. If you wanted your arms to go Super Saiyan.
Okay. Right path. Loops around. Let's check the left first.
Yeah. Left is new room. New room first, always.
So that says, won't it dry up into a plastic goop? Well, yeah, that too. And then you'll have to peel it off, which will probably make your whole sunburn situation even worse.
Yeah, chances are you'll end up peeling off the sunburn with it. And the aloe, in the end, will not soothe you, in the slightest.
Wait.
Oh, it's self-heated. What the hell do you do?
Nothing here? Nothing here.
You'd think there'd be more of a point to this room.
Apparently not.
That's one way to avoid the potobos.
Okay, I think we are now done with this area.
Yeah, because there's, what, one more room that's not even attached to this zone. Yeah, this area, yeah, you're done. There's not much else. There's literally nothing else you can do with this.
That one room on the left that's unexplored.
Yeah, and it's not attached to the section that you're currently in.
Yeah, alright. Well, we can piece out of here then.
Dip from here. Try a different section. Try our luck there.
Does that reset the pots? It does reset the pots. Huh. I did not know that.
Oh, that's one way to grind hearts.
One at a time.
Hey, one at a time
There's another
for
one.
free. It's lower effort than most.
All right. Oof. So now we can loop around and head towards the main entrance to woods.
Yeah, main dungeon entrance. So we
Sorry,
that's
lads. Says, is that the same sprite from Mario 2 USA? Which, for the electric
Wait,
ball?
which sprite?
I doubt it. It's got to be more detailed because it's 16-bit. It's probably similar though.
Oh yeah, like guaranteed inspiration from, but
Oh, we're back in here. Okay, I need to just go directly out. Yeah. Hooray for short-term memory.
yes. Huzzah. Go kill a little.
I have some questions about the thematic elements of this particular dungeon entrance. Like this is,
Yeah, like
it's very weird imagery. It's cool, but it's weird.
yeah, weird like arachnidish.
Well, it's like a skull with a tongue that's a centipede coming out.
Yeah, it's very Geiger-esque.
Yeah. Huh. All right.
I do appreciate how, and I do like the aesthetic of like the eyes opening as you burn its tongue off.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I would too.
Is it supposed to be alive?
Alive-ish.
Hmm. Just kind of thematically different from everywhere else in the game. Lion says, I feel like if I went out more and got a nice tan, then I would be burning less often than I do now. I hear ya. I never go outside. Well, I'm super pale, and as a result, I have very low sun tolerance.
Yeah, I don't go out as often as I should. I know that for sure. I'm more for like the stretching my legs more than the sun, honestly.
Mm. Wait, what? Oh, huh. That's interesting.
Oh, it technically counted as item even though you started with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it does use up a slot of randomizing. It doesn't take it out of the formula? Good to know, I guess.
Yeah, so that chest might as well have been empty.
Oh, let's see. How do I get up there? I'll just go straight in and go up. Okay. In that case...
Move back to the start of here.
Sour Lad says, I get tanned easily. I just walk my dogs for a bit and... Okay, that's not safe. And got spots from the Crocs. I didn't know you wore Crocs.
Yeah, that's a... See, your first problem is you wore Crocs.
We don't shame people for their lifestyle choices here, Matt.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll tease them a little, but
Pink.
we won't shame them. Pink wears Crocs?
Yep.
Alright. Learning a lot today. I just don't see the appeal. Honestly,
Yeah,
I don't care what kind of footwear people wear. I just don't see the appeal.
Yeah, like it, like they apparently just make for comfy slip-ons, but like alternatively, I could get a pair of higher quality, not plastic injected, mold injected friggin'
Sandals?
shoes. Yeah, I can get just sandals. Well, I can't do flip-flop sandals just because the way that my walk is, my gait, I end up blistering the hell out of my toes.
Hmm. Okay, lantern puzzles.
Is it a lantern puzzle or just light everything?
Well, yeah. Puzzle in quotes.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. It's a. I'm almost tempted to just medallion this room and just see.
That work? Guess we can find out. You mean with bombos?
Yeah, just bombos the room and just. I mean, you're already at like an almost full magic meter, and on top of that, you use half your magic.
That's gonna come in handy for the boss. Oh, look at that. You're right.
Yeah, like why put in the effort of 1v1 fighting when you just AoE the room and be done with it?
Is it boss time already? No, we're close though.
Yeah, we gotta be getting close.
Okay, still have that extra key. I guess we'll just keep taking that forward until we burn it eventually in one of the dungeons.
We go back. There was the one key room that we couldn't get into in the first dungeon we were in. We could just roll back there.
Hmm. Maybe that's where it's
Now,
supposed to go.
do we want to save state here?
Let's see, do I have any fairies? No, I'm out. I guess we can try.
I was gonna say just to prevent the run back on Starlight's sandals would shoot up. Oh, okay. Bold words from a croc wearer.
I was gonna say that resulted in the investment in the Crocs, or there was just nothing else.
Or you just didn't have a choice.
All right, this is Mothula.
Yeah, I was just called it Mothra. I like Godzilla too much.
I'm gonna run out of magic. Should probably get some potions.
That would be a good investment.
Well, arrows do not work. Good to know.
I remember there being like a trick to it.
Oh, I'm dead. Let's push the magic reset button. Oh, look at that. I might need at least one fairy in order to do this.
Yeah. Oh, another useful method is to release a bee or the golden bee since Mothula is the only boss the bee can attack.
That's right. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Someone mentioned that in our first stream.
I think I might have looked that up because we were looking up the golden bee and to see like what you can actually do with the golden bee. One of the things you can do is have it take swings at Mothula.
That is indeed a thing that happens. And the boss does not like that.
Oh yeah, and that way you can literally just focus on not getting hit.
Yeah. Let's try that again. That's kind of funny, actually. I wonder
Yeah,
how
you
much.
just have the bee do it.
I wonder how much damage the bee is doing. In all my years playing this, I did not know you could take a golden bee.
Yeah, this is the only boss that the bee can do that with.
Yeah, I guess I can kind of just wait it out, like you said.
Yeah, like until the bee despawns.
Well, there goes. It doesn't stay on screen for very long. Oh, wow. That is skin in my cheeks. Oh, you can recapture the bee? Well, I got
In
money.
the end, yeah, but skinny teeth, you get 20 rupees, and the third medallion. So, not that you need the medallions. Actually, no. With the medallion, 3 medallions, you can go into the Lost Woods and pull the Master Sword and see what you get from that, because that's technically an item drop.
Good thing we're already here.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
That's
I wouldn't have thought to do that.
because that's like technically the last big chest from the Light World, outside of like going into the sand dungeon.
So if we look at the map, oh, Crystal 2's in the desert. All right. That's technically the Swamp Palace Crystal. I guess we'll just have to figure out which ones the bomb guy needs. Ultimately, we'll get them all, I think. So it won't matter
Eventually
too
we'll
much.
get them all, and we're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Can't go after Ganon until you have them all.
Oh, that's not the Master Sword. I'm good for now.
Want to play a game?
Where is it? Is it closer to the middle?
That was like top left of the map.
Is it this one? And then that's the way I came. I could have just gone north. Alright.
You literally warp yourself to the entrance.
Okay. Get the animation. Are you freaking kidding me? Come on, game.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Come on.
That's very funny.
Just punch me in the balls. Alright. So that says rupee, close enough. Yeah. Alright. We could do the Ice Palace.
It might as well, right?
Yeah.
At least we can get partially in.
That's a long walk. Watch the ocarina be the last thing we get. Like one of the most handy items. I think I'm just gonna go Light World and hoof it over there.
Yeah, that would actually be insanely faster.
That's annoying.
Well, the less annoying it kind of comes with the faster.
Yeah, Lion Tamer. I pulled out the Master Sword, the Weapon of Evil's Bane, and Sword of Legends, and got 10 arrows. Hooray.
Well, now we're back in the Light World. We can also pop by that place where you can get the Quiver and Bomb Bag upgrades.
Is that on the island in the middle of the lake?
I think so, yeah.
All right.
Which is where the Ice Palace is.
All right, good.
It's not like you're not hurting for rupees.
Sarlat says the upgrade Mother Fairy is useless or gives drops. We're gonna find out. That's where I'm headed.
I think it's less that she's useless and more that she does different things.
Yeah, the way they have the upgrade system is different in this game. In the past, at least one of... I might be confusing with the Waterfall of Wishing, where you just toss in a bunch of rupees and then you get upgrades after you throw enough in.
Yeah.
The other one is you throw actual equipment in there, right? That you want to upgrade.
You throw equipment in and that's where you get the upgrades, yeah.
But now I think they're just laid out. We'll see. We looked at it earlier. It was a while ago. I think we did the caves over here when we were doing our first passes at the beginning.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah, so it's just a matter of jumping in the water. All right. 1668 rupees. We got a lot of money.
Yeah, we are not hurting for cash in the slightest.
Yeah, so this is the difference. Now it's just pick an upgrade.
Pick an upgrade and get it. I'd say you just
Both.
pick up, get both.
Now the real question is, can't talk to her. If we just leave and come back, is the next tier just out in the open?
My guess is that it is.
Still 100 too.
Yeah, I think it's a flat 100 until you cap out, and then you just don't get it anymore.
Oh, on the wall. It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, that's a well-hidden one.
That makes sense.
Oh, I also stuck while you're here.
Never mind the ethics debate about taking a living creature and shoving it in a bottle. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't think about it.
I read somewhere that fairies like being shoved in bottles.
Yeah, it's their thing. Don't ask why it's their thing. Don't look into it too much.
Actually, it's too bad I don't have the ocarina. I was thinking it would probably be a good idea to have at least one magic potion in the inventory, but let's see if we can get through this dungeon without it. Since I'm going to burn a lot of magic on things here. Like on these things that need the fire rod to kill. Oh, I don't remember this dungeon that well. It's been forever. I remember it being decently large.
Yeah, it's been ages since I've done Knight's Palace.
Okay, I remember
Like
the
longer than
boss. I remember what the boss looks like, but I don't remember. Oh yeah, these things. This weird evil penguins. That
Yeah,
cannot be frozen. That's right.
Yeah, with excess teeth.
They actually kind of look more like kappas.
There's boss, Cold Stare was the name of the boss.
Oh, I'm glad you remember the names of the bosses, or looked it up.
Yeah, I have it Googled.
Okay, key.
This. Oh, the boss. Yeah, you already have everything you need for the boss, and there's actually a way to make it even easier. And you have the way to make it easier on hand.
Besides this having the fire rod?
The first phase where you're thawing out its body,
Mm-hmm.
it takes 8 fire rods or 1 bombos.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I just discovered now. I'm like, I've been doing it the hard way this entire goddamn time.
Huh.
And in second form, it's just sword or fire rod.
Yeah. We also need to keep an eye out for that upgrade to the Master Sword.
Because the level 3's got to be somewhere. Oh, it's a good day to know that the crypto lost 1.1 trillion in the market in these past weeks.
Oof.
I'll admit, yet that does bring a smile to my face.
That's rough. My brother has a lot of money in crypto. He's probably not too happy right now.
And it's one of those, like, I've never wanted to get into crypto because at first I'm just like, it's too much effort. Even back like when it first started coming out, it was too much effort for me. And now I'm just like, now that I know it's
High risk.
level of just it's high risk and its level of destructiveness, it's just like I am content not being a part of that. So it's like F for Raku's brother.
Yeah. Yeah. It sucks for him. Okay, keep looping around. To me, it's just too much volatility, and since it's unregulated, kind of anything goes. Just in crypto in general. I'm not talking about like stupid stuff like NFTs. Pretty sure my brother doesn't have anything in NFTs. But
which is for the best.
Well, yeah. He and I have had some pretty interesting discussions about NFTs.
Yeah.
I approach it from the creative side, and he's not an artist, so obviously he has no real stake in like the intellectual property abuses you can see in NFTs.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, like the significant amount of abuses that NFTs have. Sorry, let's take a good thing and ruin it. The pump and dump scams, at least some went to jail or faced the law.
I wonder if Seth Green got his TV show Ape back yet. I haven't checked in on that story because it was actually pretty sad.
Yeah, that he was actually planning on using it as intellectual property for a...
Which is not a good idea, for one. But
oh, no, it's a terrible idea.
The things that ensued as a result are pretty unfortunate, but, what are you going to do?
Exactly. I barely remember these big guys.
You just hit them, right? You can't hit them when they're collapsed.
You can't hit them when they're down.
Oh, unless... Nope.
The Stelphos Knight.
Nope.
It's attack with strong weapon company heap bombs. So yeah, you have to bomb it immediately. Or a repeated hits from a boomerang or sword, but it takes a ton.
Oh, so I'm just mistiming my bomb hits.
Yeah, you're just mistiming your bombs.
Alright. Yeah, there you go.
Those are technically mini bosses.
I've seen that before in other games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, come on, get in there. Sorry, that ass Dogecoin is dead. I have no idea, man.
That's another. I hope so. Like,
I thought the concept of meme-based coins were funny in the beginning, but then people started taking them seriously, and I said, okay, that's less funny now.
yeah, that's objectively less entertaining now. Is that, and apparently there's a thing going around of people saying, "Oh, hey, look, we've made uh, Bitcoin you can hold now," and it's literally just looks like money.
It's a physical thing.
It's just paper bills. It's like,
Oh,
so congratulations, crypto bros, you invented money.
my brother gave me a solid Bitcoin token because he bought one for me.
Yeah.
But it's just like the token itself is made of like a cheap metal, but it's like a physical representation just to show that you own it. I was like, all right, that's kind of cool. It's not worth much now, I guess.
I mean, A, not worth much now, and B, it's congratulations, you invented coinage.
It's a novel thing more than anything else, but yeah. You invented a currency that's unregulated and has a very, very volatile theoretical value. Hope it was worth it.
Because it's not government regulated, and therefore there's no trust behind it, because the whole thing that gives money value is trust.
Yep. All right, where are we?
You have one key, so you can technically hang it right.
Yeah, you need to get the big key yet.
Yeah. Oh, ice floors. That's one mechanic that, like, in any video game that has it, I'm always just like, this is mostly unnecessary. Like, it doesn't matter what game I'm in. Ice floors are always a pain in the ass. They're always one of the worst things.
Yeah, and it's a pretty mainstay trope of gaming in general.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to drop from a different place in order to get to the big chest.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I remember. There's a whole bunch of different connected floors and things we gotta do.
Yeah, like, yeah, specific drop points and the like.
This goes... Okay, well, this is probably forward progress. We'll come back here. Healing. This is not a good place to be.
Oh, yeah. Half a heart, an anti-fairy kicking around, a bunch of shadow wigglies.
That's better.
Hey, look, another key.
Out. My aim sucks. There we go. Sorry, lad says ice boots in Zelda. They never had ice boots, have they?
Never had ice boots, but they had like iron boots, which helps mitigate
hazards.
Yeah.
Or just ice floors specifically.
Ice floors, and they let you walk underwater.
Mm.
And high wind areas, commonly. No.
Okay, circle around. Ah. Hope I get the hook shot soon. That's actually one of my favorite weapons in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Just 'cause it could hit things. Oh, come on.
Yeah, like hookshot's always been the most fun, just because like it has the versatility of bow and it has the damage of bow and arrow, and has the versatility of like all the movement around.
Yeah.
Starlight is asking us to hydrate.
Okay.
Well, I will indulge.
I just have water.
I also have. Well, I mean, I have water. I already went through my Mountain Dew. Yeah, because I'm just like I'm having a planned. I was gonna say I have a planned evening tonight to help keep awake, so I have a Mountain Dew Baja Blast, and then tomorrow I have a Mountain Dew to go along with a movie night. So,
Baja Blast, huh? I
oh,
they
well,
sell that in
I like
stores?
yeah, they sell it bottled.
Huh.
It used to be in 12 packs of cans as well, but like I picked mine up at like a dollar store, and like some 7-Elevens don't like still have Baja Blast in store.
I think the last time I had that was at an actual Taco Bell eons ago.
Yeah, that's the easiest place to get it here in our town, but occasionally stores will have it in stock. Like it's funny, I'm actually more likely to find one of the different flavors of Mountain Dew than I am just regular Mountain Dew if I go into like a 7-Eleven.
Your
No,
Code
and
Reds and Code Blues. I don't
yeah,
know
I
what
think
they're
it was
called.
yeah, Voltage. The ones that are most common right now are Voltage, Major Melon, and Spark. Spark is I think they're the raspberry lemonade one, and that's like the first one that's been like actually a big miss for me.
Hmm.
I don't know. I've had many of different Mountain Dew. I'm not going to call myself a connoisseur because that just sounds really sad. To be a Mountain Dew connoisseur, but I've had a few flavors and I enjoy them. So because that is usually my caffeinated beverage of choice is some kind of pop and or energy drink.
Uh-oh. I might
Well,
be stuck.
might be is not the word you want to use. You are. You can't
Hey,
go back, can't go forward. That is the definition.
this is not our only path so far in the dungeon itself, but if this is heading towards progress, so we had the
And
big key door that I opened that I didn't go all the way through. But
yeah.
yeah, I have to port back.
Well, and we made some progress here. That's not bad.
We didn't get anything of note, though. We didn't get an item that's going to actually help out. We'll have to see. I'll make my way back to that spot if it doesn't take too long, and then I might have to piece out of this dungeon, too. 2 keys.
And, like I said, there's still that one room in the first palace that we needed one of the keys for. And if there's a chest in there, that might be progress.
Yeah.
Might not be, but
We can also go do
that is
Turtle
the-
Rock. Although, we can't finish Turtle Rock because we don't have the cane.
we don't have either cane.
Yeah.
There's not a lot. There's as of right now, I don't think there's any dungeon that we can really finish, but we can start poking into some of them.
Yeah. I really can't
'Cause
do
at the
much
very
without
least-
the book.
At the very least, the Eastern Palace in Dark World, we can at least complete that one and say, hey, we've checked every room, we've gotten every chest. We can now safely say we never need to come back here.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Just need to head north. North, and then
North.
ultimately through that big key room. Okay. This is the room with the Skella boys.
Skeleman.
Just do this encounter every time.
That's
Hmm? A key? Another one? Alright. Didn't even know key drops here.
Yeah, that's particularly unexpected.
Terrible. Terrible. Okay. This takes us down. That door's actually kind of far away. This is a big dungeon. I guess that makes sense considering it's what, second to last.
Yeah, it's one of the final. Yeah, second last sounds right.
This one and then
Then Turtle Rock.
Turtle
and
Rock.
then-
Yeah.
Yeah, because Ganon's dungeon isn't really too big of a dungeon.
Oh, we didn't go here.
Yeah, we have enough keys to burn. Like, there's no reason not to check here.
Man.
Oh, hey,
Apparently-
we can get across that.
Yeah, we can. Really, apparently, hook shot is going to be really important.
Yeah.
Ah. All right. Not what I wanted.
But
Ooh, it's bombable.
yeah, we have a couple paths here. That's not a bad thing.
Oh, okay, that's not bombable. Looks like it is.
Oh. On plus side, you don't have to kill those enemies. And you had a net gain of bombs.
Ah, here. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of keys. Probably end up with a surplus of them by the end of the playthrough.
Almost definitely. And
That's the regular boomerang. Ah.
well, you're now upgraded to the Magic Boomerang.
I had it though. That's the blue one.
Yeah, I thought the red was the magic one, and you just picked it up.
Is it?
It just might be that the symbol hasn't changed. Like, give it a chuck.
It doesn't have the little magic traily things on it. I think I'm just stuck with the
Or glitched.
stuck with the inferior boomerang. Oh, you're right.
Yay. Yeah.
Oh well, it's not a weapon I use a ton, but that is kind of annoying. Okay, so now we're here. Circle back around. Ooh. There's bombos. Does that work on these things? But we can head all the way back, and now we can go to that north door and see if that's progress. Oh, yeah, that works. When in doubt, explosions. It's like deja vu, going through these same rooms over and over.
I mean, the first thing that I thought when you said deja vu is I immediately started thinking Eurobeat in my head.
That is acceptable. do like me some Eurobeat.
Also, it's just it. The one thing that always brings me joy is that anytime that someone makes like a Eurobeat mix of a song, the first thing that they do with like the cover that they usually throw it on YouTube is they just take whatever the main characters of the thing that they're doing a cover of and throw it on the guy from Initial D sitting on his 8.6. Like,
Yep. Well, yeah, that's what you do.
yeah, that is the most infamous.
Bums. That's what people tend to think about whenever they hear Eurobeat. But
Yeah,
for me, I've never seen Initial D. I know it's a cool show. I haven't seen it. But
I've read I've read a chunk of the manga, and I played the arcade a ton. Like,
I know one of the main cars in that is what I used to drive, which is kind of cool.
oh,
I think one of the models, racing cars they have is a version of the Corolla, and that was my first car.
yeah.
Not the same year, but the same type of car. But no, I learned about Eurobeat, and I got into it because I used to play a lot of rhythm games, and like Pada Pada Paradise, which I think I've mentioned before. I played a lot back in the day, and that's like mostly Eurobeat. So that's how I got into it.
Oh, yeah, and honestly, DDR as well. Like,
Yep.
DDR Paradise in the groove to a lesser degree.
Hey, Sarlad's taking off. All right, Sarlad. Catch you later. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Oh boy, this room. And that just drops me back here. Okay. I think we hit a wall. I don't think there's anything else we can do.
And if there's nothing else we can do in this dungeon, that's okay. At least now we know, and we're prepped.
Yep, we'll have to come back to the Ice Palace. Lion Tamer's just time to cause arson in the chat. You could.
But that's a very Lion Tamer thing to do. I mean, technically speaking, I think Wassie's still here, and she's a mod.
You're a mod
so
too.
If things get too, and I'm a mod too. So things get too fire. Boy, oh boy, Lion Tamer.
Yeah, and you know Matt's not afraid to flex his mod powers.
Yeah, I'm occasionally if I become feral, oh boy.
Feral Matt is very amusing though. Probably not for the people that you're actively eviscerating on stream, but for everybody else, it's pretty funny.
Hey, for bystanders, it's comedy.
For everyone else, it's tragedy. Alright. So let's see. We could try and go into Turtle Rock. I think we're not going to get very far because we need the canes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, man, I got to walk all the way up there. When you're talking about the Eastern Palace, you're talking about Eastern Palace in the Light World, right?
No, Dark World.
Oh, Dark World?
Because there's that one key, like past the falling corridor. There's the one key room that we had 0 keys at the point in time. There's one room that we haven't touched.
Okay.
I just don't know if there's a chest in it.
All right.
Wait, I can. Let me see if that site that I used for link to the past maps. It is still there. Let's see if
I'll make my way over
Palace
there.
of Darkness. Yeah, there is a chest in that room.
All right. Okay.
I can confirm it now. There is absolutely a chest in that room.
It's gonna be something important.
Yeah, it's gonna be something important or 1 rupee. Nothing in between. Like, it's not gonna be a piece of heart. It's not gonna be a heart container. It's gonna either be like the hook shot or a rupee.
Knowing my luck, yes. All right. What's the fastest portal there? The one near the swamp?
Yeah. I think
There's one here, right? Yeah, I think this one is a Dark World portal.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you need the mallet to get past it, so.
That's not too far of a walk.
It's not the worst walk. I have to go back to where we started the stream.
Yes, we hit a hard block in progress in the Ice Palace, the Swamp Palace. We have not been to Misery Mire yet.
Yeah, we can't go to Misery Mire, unfortunately. And yeah, Turtle Rock, eh.
Yeah,
like
that'll
you
be the
said.
next stop if this doesn't yield anything useful.
Yeah, if this does not pan out,
Two.
if it gives us,
Yeah.
hell, if this gives us the cane, we have even more reason to try to get into Turtle Rock.
Yeah, there's basically a few things that we really need that'll be a break in the case. We can either get the ocarina, we can get the boots, or
book.
one of the canes.
Or the book.
Or the book.
If we,
Yeah, the book.
we get the book that opens up an entire palace for us. Because we already have everything we need to... almost everything we need to do the Sand Palace. Trying to think if there is anything that, like... Because the drop in the Sand Palace is the first glove. So we already have everything. That we like if we get the book, we can do the entire Sand Palace.
Yeah, between the areas we haven't been yet, plus all the bosses in the areas we haven't been yet, and there should be something that's going to allow for progress. If not, then we're just going to have to systematically go through every section until we get one of the key items that's going to allow us to progress forward.
Yeah. And just trial and error and hope for the best.
Okay, so that key room.
You know, like every time you swing the mallet, imagine having a squeaky noise.
I'm sure someone's made a mod for that.
And if they haven't, they should.
All right, so the one room it's the one that's not filled in, right?
Yeah, just that one room, and it has a chest in it. I've already checked.
All right.
Yeah, because I would not have made you come all the way here if
There wasn't something of note. I appreciate that.
if there wasn't something worth doing.
Okay, we'd have to go all the way around. Do I have to go past the collapsing floor and then go right and then down?
Yep. Past the collapse and 4, right down.
All right. Were there always two of those there? Just one. There's just one.
Yes.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, because there was the first one that you killed the first time and it fell down, and the second one that knocked you off it, and then it broke.
Ah, yes. Okay. Yep. Survey says... My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
God damn it. So essentially that was a net it wasn't even like a net loss of a key. It was a net 0 on the key.
That's very disappointing.
That sucks.
Okay, I guess we go in Light World and then we're hoofing it all the way up to Death Mountain.
Yep. And we'll Get ourselves up to Turtle Rock, see what happens.
Boy, I thought for sure there'd be something decent there. Actually, if I die, then oh no, that my fairies.
Well, damn it.
Can I just save and quit out and then start in Death Mountain from the Light World?
I think so.
Let's try it.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, you can start at the Sanctuary.
Yeah, so we haven't got the mushroom yet either. Not that it matters. Shovel. There's a couple places where we can dig with the shovel that would give us something too.
Oh right. Yeah, because the shovel. The shovel's not as big of a blocker as Ocarina Book, Boots, and Hookshot.
Okay. Don't I get a heal from this guy?
Did we ever go to that cave that
Yes.
was Cape and Mallet up here? I feel like we did. Like the Dark World cave.
We could check since we're here.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday, man.
I mean, that's fair.
Don't get old. Okay. I did get everything that was up on top.
Yeah, we definitely got everything that was there. I know there's a lot of stuff in here that we just straight up can't do because of a lack of hook shot.
It's this one, right? The first drop, directly south?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, I don't know if we did this. I think we saw it, but we didn't have the mallet.
We didn't have the mallet last time that we...
Okay.
Yeah, no, this room is basically impossible to do without the cape and the half. And you need the Titan's bit at the end. So, like, we have everything we needed to get this chest.
Lion Tamer says, I wonder if anyone has ever named their links after the Game Grump links.
Oh, I guarantee. Like, between, like, Butlet, Slurp,
Or Lofus.
Smeef, Lofus.
How am I going to
And
get
it gives
back?
you no... I mean, in a perfect world, it would have given you magic.
Ah, well, I guess it's better than nothing. Well, I guess I'll just die and waste my fairies again. Technically, I could save quit out, but then I have to hoof it all the way back.
Yeah, that's just... And you'd be dying in the Dark World, so that makes it even worse.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, well, heart container good, I guess.
Could be worse, I suppose. Technically speaking, it could be worse.
Could always be worse. Okay, so we need to jump up there. Let's see. Actually, there should be some stuff on the Light World version that we weren't able to get before. And then there's another portal up top somewhere that gets us in, right? Isn't there... I honestly don't remember what's up here, but we couldn't go to the right because we didn't have the mallet before.
Oh, right.
Well, I guess we'll see.
You know, it can't be nothing. Like there's got to be something.
Matt, it absolutely can be nothing.
I guess you're right. Well, there's gonna be a chest. Whether that chest has any like significant value or if it's entirely derivative.
Off. Yes. There's also some caves here too. Huh, I guess we should just systematically explore these and see. Because this whole area, we haven't been here before.
Oh yeah, this is brand new. Yeah, there's.
Whoopsie doodle. Really use that. Really use that hook shot. Well. Okay, I think we went in this bottom one too, I think. What was here? Oh, yeah, we need to go here. Alright, I'm just going to circle back to where I just died. Don't mind me.
Don't mind me just doing the thing everyone does, right? Right?
This is not a pro speed run of Link to the Past Randomized. We disclaimer that at the beginning. There will be much failure, which is on brand for me. But not nearly as much failure as God Hand. Oh, no.
I mean, God Hand, you were going into that knowing full well that, like, that it was not going to end well for you.
That's why we play it.
Yeah.
It's funny, on the topic of God Hand, whenever I raid people, just either people I know or people I want to shout out, a lot of times they'll go and pull clips to see, who I am or what it is I've played or done. And everybody pulls up the God Hand clips first, because I think it's probably sorted by most viewed or popular. And
it's
a lot of times, it's not every single time, but a lot of times, it's the slutty Raku argument with me and Wazi.
It is your brand now.
It is my brand now, and so people are just looking at it kind of sideways, going, "Huh, kind of VTuber is this?" And I'm sitting there screaming in the chat, like, "No, don't listen to the slander.
Please, no." It's very much that one scene from The Office. Please, God, no. God, no. Please, no.
But they laugh. Everyone seems to find those clips pretty funny, so I guess that's...
Silver linings. And all that work for some rupees.
Yeesh. Well, this is maybe don't be a whore. Oh, okay, yeah. Sure. Thanks, Wazi.
And maybe don't slut so much.
I didn't decide that as my brand.
Yeah, you did not determine that was your brand. Everyone else determined kind of for you.
We keep it classy here. And I asked Pink to draw a very classy image for my outro screen. I blame Wazi.
She gave you gutters. They gave me gutters.
But Wazi's the one who said it was slutty. And since everyone is afraid of Wazi, they just blindly agreed with her, I guess.
I don't think it's a fear thing.
Oh well. Could be worse. Could be worse lore. Okay, I need to keep in mind where all of these different caves are leading. Okay, so that goes there. We haven't explored any of this stuff over here.
So much adventure ahead of us.
Yeah, now that I think about content creation, lore... Oh, shop. Alright. I'd buy a mana potion. Health, Talking about lore, I guess it could be worse. I haven't established lore that involves me being unable to read. That would be worse, I think. Not
Yeah,
as
that'd be.
not as funny, mind you. I think that's a really funny lore, but it could be problematic. But what I've learned from just making content on the internet, a lot of times you don't have control over what your lore becomes. It's something that just kind of happens organically, and you,
I absolutely wholeheartedly agree with that. Like me being just called Red Shirt Guy. Wazzy and their adventures with words, parfaits, oranges. I think I hear Wazzy yelling at me from downstairs.
thought she was working.
No, she finished up work. She went downstairs.
Right. Been in here yet?
And I'm just slowly wandering through, and because because some of the stuff from the Final Fantasy VII stream is up for pre-order now because they're also releasing a bunch of physical merchandise. She's kind of surfing through the store, be like, "Hey, we should get this. Hey, we should get this." I'm like, "We should. You're right. I will."
Put it in the budget.
Oh, it's absolutely budgetable. Absolutely. I mean, there's a couple of things. There's one thing in there that's definitely for me, which I can't justify pre-ordering right now because I don't have an extra $100 kicking around. But it's on my.
This is a shop.
I have it bookmarked so I can keep an eye on it.
Wazzy says, Matt Gritty's taking me ice cream.
Okay, our good friend Gritty is taking I'm assuming it was 4 ice cream and it was misspelled. Because we don't have any ice cream in the house, so it's not like Gritty could come here and take Wazzy or ice cream. And if you're going, have fun. Say hi for me.
Okay, I think we've done all we can do with the little caves on the side here. Now what is here? This is just a portal in the light world. Oh, that's right. Do you remember the order we're supposed to hit him in? Because I sure don't.
Oh, I do not.
I think the top one was the correct one. It gives you a little musical cue when you do.
Yeah, it gives the classic doodle-doo-doodle-doo.
Nope, it was the right one first.
Luckily, there's only so many ways that you can...
Yeah, you can definitely brute force it. Okay, right, top, left. Content.
Yeah. Content of, well, trial and error.
There we go. On the topic of ice cream, Matt, have you ever talked about your favorite ice cream? Oh, hold on. The icon is different. This is normally Quake.
Oh, you have that one on the plus side. That's
yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if they randomize the medallion you use.
That might be it, and which would be hilarious, honestly.
That means the Misery Mire one might not be Ether. Doesn't matter because we can't go there, but...
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, on the topic of ice cream.
That's the thing, I'm usually not crazy picky about my ice creams. Like, I like a good Rocky Road. because it's a little bit of it's a little bit of all the flavors I like. Like it's got the marshmallow, the chocolate, more chocolate. But every once in a while, like a good like strawberry swirled one, like where it's like the strawberry like gel in a vanilla ice cream.
That's good.
And there's a place near us that also does one that's in a sour cherry that's like that. And that's very tasty.
Okay, we got some stuff to look at here. Last time when we were streaming Monster Hunter, I was explaining to Pink some of the interesting flavors that Baskin Robbins has.
Yeah.
I can't do this one. And
It starts with the hook shot.
Ah.
Oh, god damn it.
One of the flavors I had to look up because I couldn't remember what it was called, but it's called Wild and Reckless.
Oh.
Which I didn't try until my brother and his girlfriend were here, and it's one of her favorites. It's like a rainbow sherbet, but instead of the standard flavors, it has like blue raspberry, sour apple, and one other one. It's quite good.
Oh. Yeah,
Boy, slide puzzles.
That actually doesn't sound terrible. The name concerned me at first, but hey.
Ooh. That's not the one I wanted, but alright. Okay. Red Cane would have given us an out to do Turtle Rock. We have the Cane of Burna. That's the blue one.
Yes.
Samaria is the red one, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh boy, Lionel's. Oh, they're arrow-proof?
That's dumb.
And ice-proof.
What aren't they proof?
Just gonna nope out of there.
Yeah, why fight them? Up.
I can't hit them. I must not have the sword upgrade. Alright, Ganon's Tower.
Level 3. And the sign beside it is just...
Aw. If there's anything of note here, can't get it.
Hey, dude, stink black of boots. Running around barefoot, Link.
Okay, I guess our next stop is inside Turtle Rock.
Although inside Turtle Rock can't get too far, unfortunately.
No, we'll see what we can do, and that probably is gonna take us towards the end of our time today. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That means we have to be kind of creative with where we go next session, because now it's a matter of process of elimination.
Yeah, taking notes of being like, okay, what do we... Actually, from here, yeah, before we end the stream, we'll have to assess and be like, okay, what options do we have? I don't remember what the Cane of Burna does.
We can't get beyond the first screen of Turtle Rock. That's funny. Burna is the projectile that, yeah, it orbits you. It's like a shield.
Oh, yeah, and you get Samaria's the one that makes a block.
Yep, then we need that for the entirety of this dungeon. Well.
From here... What do we have as options?
I don't think there's anything we can get at up here from the top of Death Mountain.
Yeah, because I don't think there's anything left to top Death Mountain that we haven't already flung ourselves at full force. There's a piece of heart up there. But I think a lot of what we need is Hookshot at this point. Hookshot is the great opener for us right now. Like the instant you get that, that opens up like 80% of what's left.
Yeah, and let's see. We could go and try and do the chest opening game because there's one non-money related drop that we haven't gotten from that, right?
Yeah, in the Dark Village, yeah. The one with 16 chests, and that's game of chance.
Okay, that's easy enough to get get back
I was
to.
gonna see if you throw up the map, we can try to. See, because in the light world, the only thing that's really left is the desert.
Yeah, we can get into the desert just by walking, but we can't get into the Misery Mire because we don't have the ocarina.
Can't do Mr. Mario because of the ocarina. Can't do the desert palace because of a lack of
Book.
book. And any of the warps around there wouldn't get us anything either. So.
Oh, we should go check the lumberjacks north of the village, since that activates at some point, and there's something in there.
Oh yeah, you're right.
We checked them out way at the beginning, and I think it's either Dark World or a couple palaces in the Dark World, and then the tree you can go inside. So let's go do that since we're gonna make our way to the village anyway.
Let me look them up.
Unless you look them up and there's no chest in there, but I think there
Bee
is.
pumpkin, bee pumpkin. Oh, you need the Pegasus boots.
Oh, to bust off the top of the tree?
Yeah.
Ah.
Because yeah, what happened? Yeah, and it's after you face Aghanim for the first time.
Okay. All right. Well.
So you have unlocked the ability to do it. You just don't have the boots. Let's search up.
I'm gonna double check the houses in the village. We got something from the Bugnet kid, right?
I believe I already got it. I think.
Let's find out. Yep. All right. I think Kakariko should be done. I can go talk to Bottle Guy. I can't remember if he gave us something. Yep. Okay, we did that. So I'll port into.
Oh yeah, the cane of Burna is a completely optional cane.
Yeah.
Yeah. What it does is it has essentially the same effect as the magic cape, but the force field damages enemies if they make contact with Link, and they can see Link. That is the only difference. So it's a slightly better cape.
For completion's sake, it's good that we got it, but for progress' sake, it doesn't really help us.
For progress' sake, it does basically nothing for us.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Good thing I have a lot of money.
Oh yeah, you have money to spare.
I have an idea. It's probably for the sake of time more than anything else. I'm going to save state this because the probability of whatever it is just set when you start the game, right?
Yeah, it is. So.
All right, so let's do this. I don't want to use save state for a lot, but when it comes to, trying to get progress, let's just do this systematically to try and save time.
Instead of forcing luck. Okay, 2 down.
Yeah, okay, so nothing there. Nothing there.
So you don't have a load state hotkeyed?
I don't know how to hotkey it with this.
Oh, yeah, because only some emulators really allow hotkeying nicely.
It's okay, this won't take too long.
I mean, we're already through 4 shots, so.
Not the legit way to do this, but at this point I don't really care.
Oh no, it's super non-legit.
Okay. Really? Is it going to be the last two? Are we sure that there's something of note here?
It's a piece of heart is supposed to be one of the 16 things.
Unless I got it already. I could have sworn I didn't. I don't remember, honestly.
Yeah, you might have.
Huh.
In that case, well, that's one less thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, all right. Hmm.
I'm trying to think. If we just double check the map, I feel like there's still.
What is north of the village of thieves, where the lumberjacks are in the light world?
Great question. I do not know.
Let's go take a look.
I mean, what else are we doing at this point?
Okay, fortune teller.
So is it still? Yeah, it is still the fortune teller, even in the dark world.
Yeah, that is kind of strange. It's the exact same point of interest in both spots.
Yeah, some things are a constant, I suppose. That one is crystal balls.
Okay, need to keep an eye out for secret stuff too that we might have missed. Oh, we can. I don't think we looked around here, did we? The graveyard. I don't think we came up here at all.
We've never touched the graveyard.
Okay.
Or this cave. This is new. This is net new for us. Hooray!
Okay. Helpful information. With crystals 5 and 6, you can find a great fairy in the pyramid. Flomp, flomp, wuzzle, womp. Yes, that's the super bomb spot. Thank you, Squishy from the Kirby universe. Okay, need the boots.
Boots to get in there, but you can absolutely get in there because that's a Titan's mitt.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, this almost exclusively requires the boots.
How do you get a... Oh, no, just walk up here. This is something in the light world, isn't it?
Maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Worth warping and finding out.
I completely forgot that cave was even there.
Oh, right. Shoot, yeah, let's see what's in here. I don't know if we've already done this or not.
I don't think so. We haven't really gone...
No, we definitely haven't done this.
We haven't gone around Sanctuary in the Dark World, that whole spot. Oh, alright. I'll take it. Not the most useful, but...
But it's far from the least useful.
Okay. Let's see, anything over here? Okay, this is near the... Oh yeah, over here. We haven't gone up the... Have we gone all the way up the side of the map towards the falls? I honestly cannot remember.
I don't think we have. I think like this entire strip, we kind of just forgot it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do this and then the area north of the village, and then we'll call it. I can do that relatively quickly.
Yeah, that shouldn't take too long at all. Yeah.
Okay, I think we did go up here because we got we threw the thing in the stone circle with the fish. We did do that. So I think all the way up. I think we're good there. Okay. In that case, I'm going to head back towards the village. Oh, I'm going to really have to hoof it over there.
Forgot that bridge was knocked out.
Yeah, that might actually be faster to go light world and enter the dark
walk
world
over and
through the village.
yeah, because there's a dark world over by the village or by the blacksmith.
Man, not having the ocarina really is making it harder to get around.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like every single item that we could possibly get from this point is a game maker. Like,
Yep. The biggest one being the hook shot, I think. Hook shot of the boots. Or the book, yeah. Those main three.
yeah, because the book, that just gives you an entire dungeon.
Okay, we did the graveyard once we got the mitt, I think. Pretty sure we did this area.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did too, yeah. I think there's only like one thing that that could be used with the gloves. Like,
It's gonna get really bad, Matt, if by the next session I'm having to go back and scrub through all the previous streams and see what we didn't do.
see what we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will cross that bridge when I get to it.
Yeah, it's not impossible, but I sure hope it doesn't come to that.
Do we get anything for reuniting the brothers when you blow the wall up? I know you don't get anything right away, but...
Let me look up,
They're south, I think, near the arrow game.
the Quarreling Brothers. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like,
You need cape, but not hook shot. Oh. Oh. I think I found one break in our case, Matt.
oh.
But I gotta
You
get
need
up
cape.
there.
Yeah. Well, a shovel, that's gonna be a big ol' help.
It says you need cape, but not hook shot, so I guess we'll see. Can you use cape to go over pits?
I didn't think you could.
Huh. Nope. That sign is a flat out lie. I need the hook shot in order to get over there.
Magic keeps an optional item.
That's disappointing. Unless that's in reference to something else.
It might be in reference to something else.
Okay, I don't remember what's here.
Oh, because there is apparently a, Oh, there's that one cave, like in the Light World graveyard. There's the one grave in the top right that's surrounded by Titan's mid blocks. And that's where the magic cape is normally found in in canon, in like regular game.
Didn't we do that area after we got the myth though? I can go there and look. It's not that far.
Hey, we probably have, but like at this point, I'm grasping at straws. I'm just trying to find like.
Okay. Well, we know that.
This is near Death Mountain in the Dark World. Link can find this in normal game. Link can find a sign that explains whoever was magic capable will be rewarded with a piece of heart. In a nearby cave from there, you can follow the path so you find a bumper blocks into the cave. You can use the cape to pass through traps, wear it, and walk through it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so there's where a piece of heart normally drops in a cave near that sign.
Ah.
It's probably... You probably need the hook shot to get the... Oof.
So, yeah, we can use the cape, but we can't get anything there, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Nothing here. Guess I'll make my way back to the graveyard. Which is right here. Well, this is Sanctuary, but...
The Hyrulean Cemetery. Oh, and to open up the grave up there, you can't even pull it open. You have to have the boots.
To knock it open.
So there's a lot we can't. Okay. I spoke Sahara sources out. I see these don't. Haunted Grove. That's. Oh, that's where the flute boy is.
Yeah, we need the shovel in order to dig up something there. We know where the shovel is now, but yeah, I think our biggest blocks are still hookshot, boots, or book, which means potentially there's a chest somewhere that we haven't gotten.
It must be something that we're missing. I'm just trying to like.
Let's see. Looking at, did we get anything for fixing the thing with the brothers?
There's nothing there.
Okay.
I just double checked that. Like, there's nothing to.
All right.
Let's see the blue mail. Where do you get the blue mail? Oh, it's the item in the. It's the item to be found in the. Ice Palace, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's not helpful. Yeah, essentially, I'm just going through the wiki and going through zone by zone, being like, okay, what can I get here? Village of Outcasts, what do we got?
Yeah, I'm just taking a look at the overworld map in Hyrule, Light World. Just seeing if there's any big spots we didn't go. Let's see, we did the entire lake, I'm pretty sure. We did the frozen cave way in the bottom right.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely did that. I know we did that for sure.
I can't remember if we did all of the regular caves that you can walk into in the desert. So we didn't really poke around there too much. It's hard to remember because I know we did different things in our different playthroughs. The first failed playthrough, we did some stuff, and then because we had different drops, we obviously did a different order in this one. And I don't think there's anything in the castle proper. We did go through there and we killed Aghanim So I don't think there's anything there.
There's a couple of spots apparently in on that spot in Death Mountain where we went across after Malading. There's a couple spots where apparently if you use the mirror, you'd get a piece of heart in the light world.
Yeah, that's that spot that's kind of away. It's kind of
Yeah,
floating out in the middle of nowhere.
Apparently there's a second one, like on the long corridor along the cliffside. If on the right hand side of the. Oh wait, no, it's part of Turtle Rock. Never mind. Just rereading because I'm going through the thing that essentially like.
Is it a list, like a laundry list of all the things you can do?
Yeah, it's essentially a
guide.
Yeah, it's a full map that essentially explains, hey, if you use this here, you can get a bunch of different things. Like in the ice lake, there's a spot where there's the spot in the middle of the rocks that if you use the mirror, it gets you a piece of heart. Swamp Palace, which we can't do much with.
I'll check the desert while you're looking, and then we'll wrap up. I get the feeling the next session is going to be a lot of wandering around.
Yep.
Let's see what was here. Oh, this guy. Yep. Okay, this is done.
I mean, technically we can get into Misery Mire without the Ocarina. We just have to be picky and choosy about where we warp in.
Is there a way to warp in without using the bird? I thought the only way to get in was that far bottom left corner.
Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. Yeah, because, yeah, there's no portal in there. I'm thinking of it backwards.
I don't think there's any other caves on the ground floor here in the desert. There's really not a whole lot here until you can get in the palace and you can kind of run around.
Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever's there is not useful. It's good to know.
Yeah, it's normally a piece of heart, apparently. And there's a cave up in the top right, which normally has a piece of heart, but I think we've already checked that cave.
Yeah, I just went in there.
Yeah, you need the book to get where the medallion normally is.
Yep. I got whatever was in here. Oh yeah, this guy. And we got the locked chest from the Master Thief guy up there.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, I get the feeling something obvious. It's always something obvious with a playthrough like this. I get the feeling it's something obvious somewhere we just didn't go and check out that's going to have what we're looking for. Because we can't hard lock our progress. Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. Haven't been here.
Oh, you're right. Shoot.
Aw. Aw. Got my hopes up.
Oh, damn it.
Tamer says, feels like someone wants to sell me something.
Yeah, we in the Dark World village we bombed out that the shed at the bottom, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
I can go look. I know I did it in the light world. I can go check since we're right here. Real quick, just because we haven't been up here. I know we can't do anything with the flute boy, I don't think. Yeah, he doesn't even appear. But we need the shovel in order to dig up something here.
Yeah, to dig up an item. We won't even be sure which one it is until it's...
I would bet money it's one of our critical items we need.
Yeah, at this point, it's gotta be. I hope we're not in a locked one. 'Cause if we're soft locked, then...
That would be very disappointing.
That'd be a sad end. Sad end to this run.
I would say if we don't find a break in the case on the next time I stream this, we will make a decision then, because I don't want to just spend streams wandering around doing nothing. At least not more than one. Because we can talk about stuff while I'm systematically trying to find stuff, but for the actual progress of the Let's Play, it's not super interesting.
It's not great.
Alright, so I'm looking for the shack in the village.
Yeah, the southernmost like shed, because we bombed the shed in the light world for sure. Only time I'm saying I'm tempted to order some Domino's for dinner because 2 medium pizzas for $6.99 sounds like an alright deal. That is an alright deal. Shame they aren't doing half off all pizzas anymore because that was an amazing deal. Like, used a lot within that week.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's that little. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we did. Yeah, never mind.
I might order some Indian food for dinner. I tried to do that last night, but for some reason the restaurant I normally order from, even though the Uber Eats app said they were open, they were not actually open, but my order went through, and it wasn't until 2 drivers told me that the restaurant was apparently closed, and they canceled my order.
Yeah.
Which I didn't even know you could do, and let the thing go through, but...
Yeah, at which point that probably... drop stuff for that restaurant.
Okay, that's a shop. I don't even know if I went in there yet.
I know there's the shop that's just outside of town.
Did we go here? The blacksmith area? Oh, this is where the chest is, right? The locked chest that follows you.
No, and if you hit all of the stakes, if you hit all the stakes, a stairwell will appear, and normally a piece of heart goes.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just read that. I'm literally reading it right now as I'm going zone by zone.
I guess that makes sense that there's something of note here. I may have never gotten that in all my playthroughs. Oh, well, look at that. Oh my god, Matt, you're a genius.
What did I find?
You're a freaking genius, Matt.
The book!
The
fucking book!
You cracked the code. Alright,
I cracked the code.
We have forward progress. Wow. I never would have thought to do that, because
I never would have either. Literally, I'm on a random old, like, GeoCities ass looking site, and it has a area by area map of the things you can do in each part of the map. And I just happened to see that. I'm like, wait, we definitely didn't do that.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was there.
Because we didn't have them out last time we were here. So I wouldn't have even thought to do that.
Okay. I guess
look at that.
I can go grab the tablet thing that's down here, and then I guess we can wrap.
Yeah, and then start next stream. We go straight into the Desert Palace.
Okay, all right, all right, all right.
So we have final progress for this stream, and we have planned guaranteed progress for next stream because we already have the items required to do the Desert Palace. We already have it.
Yeah, so we can read all of the tablets. The next time we're on Death Mountain, we can go up there and read the one there and see if we get something.
Yeah.
Lord, man, we've been wandering for a while if you hadn't found that.
Yeah, because one of those things, today I learned that exists.
Okay, let's see. How do I get over to the tablet? I have to switch from a different part of the map, don't I?
Yeah, the spot where you would normally walk into the desert, you go right to the edge of that, where the cliff, where it's blocking the way to Misery Mire, and then you warp from there.
Okay.
Oh, that was legitimately sheer luck that I happened to look at that part of the map while you were there, and it all just fell into place.
I feel like that has described a lot of the playthrough so far, which I'll take it.
Yeah, zero complaints.
We probably could have done like 3 hours of wandering in a future session.
And not have run across that.
Ugh. All right. So I haven't done any of these yet. I guess we'll see if I get anything good. Ugh.
You just get the level 3 sword.
No.
Oh, no, 300 rupees.
Yep.
That's objectively worse. No.
Okay. All right. Well,
but
actually, let's do this before I forget. I'm kind of curious now. We can get up to Death Mountain really quick. I want to read the tablet up there and see if we get anything.
Yeah, let's read it. See if we get anything cool. And then from there we could save quit. And next stream we have a plan. We have a starting plan.
Yeah, so Desert Palace needs to give us some pretty good drops. We need to completely scour that one and get everything.
Luckily, that'll be a very fast dungeon with a level 2 sword, the amount of bombs we have, the amount of arrows we have, being at a Titan's Mitt. So we're at the upgraded version of the item you get in that dungeon.
Yeah, and there's a lot of drops plus the boss. There's a lot of chances. Or I could just get a bunch of hearts. That's possible too.
Not impossible.
But it's an option.
It gives us something we can work with.
Oh, I see Lion Tamer says, I hate when food delivery apps aren't accurate, end up taking your money and making you wait for nothing. I've never had one take my money. I've had them screw my order up or deliver it to the wrong building.
Yeah. I've never had it so bad that I didn't get at least a partial refund, and usually it's not. Oh, even worse. Oh, god damn it. Where is the third? Oh no, we've done all three of the.
We've done all three, or all of the tablets that you would normally get the medallions from.
Yeah.
Which means Ether, which is what you would normally use for this one. I think this one gives you Quake normally. I don't remember.
I don't know, Quake this is where you would normally get Ether. Quake is from the catfish, which we've already done.
Yeah, that means Ether's hidden somewhere in a dungeon we haven't been to yet.
Yeah. My time saying it took me over a day to get my money back from DoorDash because they said someplace was open when the driver got there it was closed.
Yeah, that happened to me yesterday, but the driver canceled my order, which is good. So I have to deal with that.
Full refund, yeah.
Yeah, so it just didn't go through, but the order itself went through, so I spent an hour like watching progress for it to ultimately not be possible, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
All right, let's save and quit. and take a look at our progress. So we did accomplish a bunch today.
Oh yeah, we got a ton done. Like, don't get me wrong. Like we got the mirror shield, we got the book, we got the cane of Birna. Like we've got both rods, so we're set in that case. Like the only things we're missing is the mushroom, oh well, hookshot, ether, ocarina, cane of Samaria, and shovel. All and the boots. All of which block a decent chunk. The hookshot the most.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get lucky and get the hookshot of the boots in the Desert Palace. And then I think we can process of elimination, get through the remainder of the points of interest in the game. If we get nothing in the Desert Palace, that would be bad. But I think we should get at least one of the critical items we need.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else the book is used for.
I think we've done everything that we can do. It's used for the tablets to get the medallions, and it's used to get into the Desert Palace. I don't think you use it after that.
Yeah, you use it for the Ether and Bombos medallions, opening the Desert Palace, read the text in front of the Master Sword's pedestal, but it's just reading text. Yeah, so there's literally only one thing that the book is useful for left, and that is getting into the palace.
Okay. Well, I guess we will pick up next time in Link to the Past Randomized, and hopefully we find enough to beat the game. We still have a bunch of palaces to complete, but if we just get the items we need to move forward, then we should be able to complete the run.
Yeah, all in due time, all in due time.
Alright, let me see who's online to raid.
Let's see, let me double check. I see Bean is on, but I'm going to double check, see if he's... how far in he is.
We can raid Bean. He's...
he is doing...
FF14?
Yeah, he's doing FF14. He's doing the current most difficult raid in the game.
Oh. Well, we can go on and wish him luck.
Absolutely, yeah.
Let me put us on outro. And we will go raid Bean. So, thanks again to folks for coming along for the ride and watching the chaos with the randomizer run. Also, thanks to Matt for pretty much ensuring that we move forward. That's a big clutch moment, man.
I'll admit it was an accident, but it was a good accident. It's the best kind.
I'll take it. But yeah, we'll be back with more Zelda in the near future, and then I will catch you guys in the next stream. So let's go raid.
See you guys later.